Welcome back to Aaron and Ellie on Kirby Drive. That was our Glenn Powell talk for for the episode.
Sorry. Didn't know we were rolling.
Yeah, well, that's all going in now. This is actually, funny enough, the first episode of the podcast we've ever recorded following a Texans win.
Woo! So you'll see us not as sad now.
Yes, you can tell we have some energy, some life to us.
Mm-hmm. Crazy.
How do you feel? Are the Texans back?
Still no.
Okay. So maybe not all the way hyped up yet.
Not all the way, but I am proud of them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always a proud Texans fan. Even if we are complete garbage, don't win another game this season, I'm still a proud Texans fan and I will fight to the death for them.
Yeah.
But I'm more proud of my team's performance this week.
Yeah, I mean it was a train wreck through three quarters. Don't get us wrong.
Truly.
Like I think it was still 6-0 at the end of the third, and I think
it was atrocious.
The final play of the third quarter, the Texans entered the red zone for the first time for any team that entire game.
Yeah, because we didn't get to see it because the way that our seats are, they in the first and third quarter come towards us. Like the end zone that they go to is.
Well, it changes on when they pick, but yeah,
it
just so happened that this game.
Yeah.
They were coming in to score that Nico Collins, or they didn't score. They kicked a field goal that time. But as they were coming in to score, they flipped fields to the second quarter to go all the way score in the other end zone.
I was so mad.
And then they were coming in to score at the end of the third, and then they had to go to the other end of the field to score there.
I was so sad.
Yeah.
It happens. But I would give it all. I would watch the whole game with them going and scoring on the other end if it meant that
if
we
they
had
could just score.
Yeah, literally.
Like they did last for this game.
Exactly.
Yeah, I will say there wasn't like we say, like there wasn't a ton to be excited about, but one person who did get me fired up at this game was Woody Marks.
Dude.
I don't want to say he's the only one who wanted it out there because that feels disrespectful to everybody else who's truly trying the hardest, but he just wants it more than anyone else on that field.
I'm telling you what.
Certainly on Sunday, he wanted it more than anyone I've ever seen in my life.
It was electric. Aaron looked at me during the game. He was like, he screamed out. He was like, "This guy wants it. This guy wants to win the game."
This shit means something to me, man. When someone goes, we've seen so many games of people just going out there, and every time the Texans leave the field, it's just heads down. Everybody's they're beaten, they're broken out there. And Woody Marks put his head down, made some people miss, and he made shit happen on Sunday.
He did. He found holes. He got slippery. He got skinny.
Yeah.
He just outperformed everyone. Certainly outperformed Nick Chubb, which not saying that he's doing bad. I'm grateful for Nick Chubb because we need him.
Yeah.
But gosh, this gives me a lot of hope moving forward for our running back room.
Yeah.
So this guy, not only is he like good and promising as a rookie, he's just electric. He's like what we were talking about last week with he who shall not be named as quarterback.
Yeah.
About how he was electric and like any time that he like when wound up to make a throw or like was moving around, you were just waiting for something amazing to happen. It's kind of that feeling with Woody Marks where it's like, oh my gosh, like he's on the field now, I'm excited. I don't know.
Because like credit to Nick Chubb, he was getting 4, 5, 6 yards a carry,
which gets you a first down at the end of the day.
Yeah.
At the end of the downs. So.
Against a bad Titans defense, to be fair as well.
Yes. Yeah.
But like when Woody Marks had the ball in his hands, I mean he had 69 yards on the ground with a touchdown, 50 receiving yards on the ground with a touchdown. He played great the entire game. He also laid out Jeffrey Simmons like so hard. He was talking on the sports talk radio afterwards, talking about how Jeffrey Simmons was saying like talking shit to him after he was already on the ground. And Woody Marks was like, "How are you gonna talk shit? Like I just put you on your ass."
Yeah, he was like, "You're nothing. You're just a rookie. You're nothing." Which I didn't know people still said that stuff. That is the most like high school movie script line I have ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
First of all, we come back, and second of all, hello, you're on the ground. You're speaking up to me.
You got
That's crazy.
By a guy who's like 5'9", so get demolished, kid.
So yeah, he's also funny. So we love Woody.
But on the last touchdown drive the Texans had, they were backed up 3rd down and 17. They throw a screen pass to Woody Marks. Makes a couple of them miss, goes for 18 yards, gets the first down. We're prepared to just kick a field goal there because that's what we always do.
3rd and 18, it's like, gosh, just
kick the field goal now.
Yeah, send Tommy Townsend out there and just
punt it away.
send Miami.
Yeah. just forget it, But you throw the ball out to Woody Marks, you say, go make a play. And for once in our lives, someone goes and does it.
And they do.
And
they
then
follow
the
through.
very next play from a scrimmage, he takes the ball off the left side of the tackle, makes another man miss, one of the craziest juice I've ever seen in my life, and goes and scores from 18 yards. That shit fired me up, man. It means something to me. That's special to me out there. That's how you play football.
Yeah.
God damn, man. And that's all I've been asking for.
That's all we want.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. No, he was electric. He and Jaden Higgins got his first NFL touchdowns.
Oh, yeah.
So
that shit makes me... I was emotional in that stadium on Sunday. That shit was about to have me crying in that stadium.
I'm telling you what, the fourth quarter was some of the best Texans football
that we've
seen in
seen
a long
in a long time.
A long time. Didn't they
Ridiculous.
say that we scored more touchdowns in this game than we had in a single game since like game 5 last year or something like that? It's been almost a full season of games.
We scored 3 offensive touchdowns at home for the first time in like 2 years, something like that.
Something like that. It's bad. It was bad. We were hurting.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. And yeah, it was a really good throw by CJ to Jaden Higgins. It was just a boop connection to the end zone. Caught it in the end zone, and I don't know. He was so happy. I was so happy for Jaden Higgins. He seems like a really good guy. Huge fan of him. His post game interview was.
It was not good.
It's a little lacking. He told us to show up at the stadium next week for the Ravens, so
yeah,
I guess
asked
we'll
him,
be at the stadium next weekend because Jaden said so.
They asked him, they're like, what is your message to the fans? He said, man, it was electric in here, which it wasn't. But he was like, yeah, and it was just electric in here. Like, yeah, just make sure y'all show up and pack it out next week. And it's like,
yeah, we need y'all's help whenever, like, come see the game. We're like,
okay, man.
All right, we'll show up. Are you going to be here, though?
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, he was definitely...
That's his first interview, though.
Yeah.
So he's a cutie.
Yeah.
I'm happy for him. I was so happy for him when that happened.
Yeah.
So everyone else was really happy and all that stuff. I don't know.
It felt good to be at the stadium again. Like, I think for the first half of the game, like, even then, like, it wasn't as bad as it's been. Like, it was frustrating to watch the offense go out and do the same old all the time. But because the Titans are so bad, like, it just, like, every other game it's like, okay, the Texans offense does nothing, and now the Bucs are threatening. Now the Rams are driving. Now, like, who else did we lose to? The freaking even the Jaguars, like, they didn't really do much. But, okay, like, they're still threatening to score every drive, and, like, our defense is holding them back, barely keeping them out of the end zone, and then, like, okay, now the offense goes back out there and gives the ball right back. But this time it was like, okay, like, the Texans, they get a first down or two, and then they punt the ball back, and then the Titans just kind of, like, I mean, they got into scoring position twice.
Yeah.
And Joey Sly missed 2 field goals. That was rough for him.
That was really rough. So, I mean, at least they have that going for them. Like, they could have had a tied game going into the fourth quarter. But that really sucks that your kicker missed both.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
I mean, I think Cam Ward said it best in his post-game interview. He said, I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. We ass. Which is true. They were ass. I think one of the fans behind us was talking about, like, y'all beat our ass so bad. There ain't no more ass to beat. Like, we're done. Like,
I know Christian Kirk was doing
the belt to ass celebration.
That was the theme of the day, and just everyone collectively knew it, and I love that.
Yeah,
it was funny. No, I kind of appreciate Cam Ward for that. For that comment in his post game,
yeah, up until now, being honest.
Exactly. Up until now, he's been like the most NPC person to me ever.
Yeah,
like just.
Well,
out there,
nobody's talked about him. Like, he was the first overall pick, and nobody gave a shit because Deion Sanders because Sanders didn't get drafted.
Yeah, or they compared Shador to Cam and said Cam is very respectable. He's very quiet. He's very whatever racist thing you want to say.
Yeah, whatever one of the good ones thing you want to say.
Exactly, and so I feel like
which is not on Cam Ward, by the way.
No, absolutely not. Which is why me getting to know him as a quarterback and what he would be in this league was overshadowed by everyone being whatever about the whole Shador situation and putting whatever.
Yeah, putting labels reasons, on guys. Yes. Putting one against the other.
Yeah, comparing. No, yeah, just again.
Yeah,
being racist.
People using one black man acting a certain way and saying this is how you should act.
Yeah.
To punish another black man for being himself.
Exactly.
That's not okay. And that that hasn't really colored any type of way we felt about Cam Ward.
No.
It just is like, okay, the media clearly doesn't want to talk about anything other than like how normal and boring it's been for him. And then they don't want to talk about him at all.
Yeah, and so to me, it's just normal and boring.
Yeah.
So they didn't really do him any favors there. But, and I'm not sitting around watching Titans post-game interviews and whatever, because hello, why would I do that? But no, him coming out and saying this shows me that he has a personality, funny one at that.
Yeah.
And like, you know, leadership qualities to step out there and say like, I am going to keep it a buck with y'all. Like, I'm not going to sit here and be like, all right, we need to just blah, 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 do this, put our heads down. It's like,
practice.
No, dude, like, we're ass. We're bad.
We're ass and we're going to be terrible.
And
all season.
And so, I don't know. I liked that, and I liked him showing like his feelings and emotions. I always liked that in like a leader and a quarterback. You know, like I said, I like that for CJ Stroud whenever he does show like his emotions and true feelings about things. Like I appreciate that and I admire that. So I don't know. Good for Cam on that one. I really do. The two games, besides the two games that they play against us and being better than us, I hope better for him. It sucks he's in our division because I do wish the best for him, but at the same time I don't, because he plays for the Titans. Yeah,
I think, I mean, like, obviously, like, all things aside, like, you never want to see someone come into this and, like, this is their dream. Like, you never want to see them come in and be terrible.
Yeah.
But, like, also, like, I'm going to hope that you die every Sunday. So, you know, this is what it is.
Yeah.
Somebody else did switch up their tune in their post-game press conference, though, and that was L'Jarius Sneed. Who, I don't know, got a reminder who Nico Collins was on Sunday.
He did.
Because he was talking crazy. This is another example of people talking crazy in interviews before games for no reason. Like, unprompted. Like, a reporter asked L'Jarius Sneed, cornerback for the Tennessee Titans. They said, what are you looking forward to in your matchup with Nico Collins? Like, how are you planning on defending him? You know, he's a top 5 wide receiver in the NFL. Obviously, it's the only question you're going to ask someone on the Titans, because why would I give a fuck about anything else you have to say? And L'Jarius Sneed says, Who is that? Tries to pretend like he doesn't know who Nico Collins is. And like, okay, but why? Like everybody knows you know. Who else on the Texans offense are you talking about in meetings all week? You're game planning for Christian Kirk? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think your defensive backs coach all day.
Braxton Berrios?
Yeah, no, he's not even active. I know that your defensive backs coach, shortly before he was fired, circled number 12 on every room, on every film or every reel of film, and said, "Watch him." Yeah. And I watched every single play. L'Jarius Sneed, look for 12 on the field. By the way, you can't say who is that, and then I see you shadowing his ass the entire game. Like, oh, I guess I'll just go out. Like, yeah, we're not even. You know, it's not like you go out there and you're like, we're not shadowing today. I'm covering the left side of the field. Yeah. If he comes in my area, I'm going to make a play. No, you look for 12 on every play and you shadow him because that's the defense you have called. And you've talked about it every day in practice this week.
I know you have. And you're lying to me if you look me in the eyes and tell me you haven't.
Yeah. Why? Why say this?
Yeah. If you're cutting him slack, you could say he wasn't paying attention, but at the same, like, he's trying to be all big and whatever and be like,
for what? Like, what has Nico Collins ever done to this man? Like,
and Nico was so nice about it too. He was like, oh, he knows who I am.
Yeah.
in the most like polite way ever. Like, Nico, you could have dug in him and be like, all right, he's about to. Yeah. He's about to know who I am. But like, Nico didn't even, he's like, why is this man even like,
I don't understand at all.
He's like, he knows who I am. Yeah. The heck?
Like, I'm watching him shadow Nico, and then I'm watching the safety shade all the way to almost outside the numbers with only Nico Collins outside the field to give him help over the top.
Yeah.
I know y'all talked about that shit. That just pisses me off because, like, even if Nico Collins goes for 0 yards, 0 catches, am I going to be like, damn, that was kind of hard that he pretended like not to know who he was?
Yeah.
No, I'm going to say, okay, good job. You had a good game, but like, you're still a liar. Like,
yeah, because guess what? You would have worked so hard to get him to those 0 yards, 0 catches, whatever.
If he walked out of there with no catches, that's because your entire game plan was focused on not letting Nico Collins catch the ball.
Exactly. Like, you were glued to him. Like, you are exhausted because you have been chasing this man up and down, been his shadow.
Yeah.
And that didn't happen either. So I don't know what you want me to say.
Yeah, I mean,
but it was funny because he was going out of the tunnel, or he was going into the tunnel after the game, and a bunch of Houston fans were like, oh, you know who Nico is? Hey, you know who Nico is? It was so funny.
Yeah, like Nico Collins didn't have like crazy numbers. He had 4 catches for 79 yards. But I mean, when the Texans were back against the wall, had 2 penalties in a row and a run for -3 yards, 2nd down and 33, L'Jarius Sneed just flat out gets burnt. He gets beat by Nico Collins down the sideline for a 37-yard catch. How do you let somebody get behind you on 2nd down and 33?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Probably because you're being disrespectful. I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Ball on line.
He didn't have help over the top for that play. I guarantee you he did the rest of the game.
Yeah.
So I guess he figured it out real quick.
Who Nico Collins was.
Yeah.
That's what you get for fooling around like that.
Last thing, Tommy Togiai had himself a game. He was out
did.
there. He was all over the place. Just want to shout him out.
He was up in there. And it was International Day. So shout out. Shout out to our Samoan Kings, our Jamaican Kings. Because Danielle Hunter had a really good game as well. He had, 2 sacks? 3 sacks?
Yes, 2, I think.
I think 2. 2
Yeah.
sacks. He was eating it up out there. It was funny. So, I mean, C.J. Gardner-Johnson being released.
Yeah, I mean, the vibes are definitely better.
Vibes were better. I think that did. I mean, it's the Titans.
Yeah.
I'm not delusional. But I think it helped.
Yeah, I mean, if nothing else, we needed that 4th quarter. So, Texans win 26, Titans 0. And wow, what a game.
Yeah. I do have other news about our people that we have on the team. So Cam Robinson was traded yesterday, today, today, for a late round pick.
Right. I did see that.
How do we feel about that?
I don't care.
Okay.
It's not like he was playing, so whatever.
That is true. Also, Irv Smith, who's been injured for an extensive amount of time, one of our tight ends, was released. And I can't say that I knew he was on our team. So
I think he played a couple of snaps like in the preseason, but yeah. I don't know.
He was on our practice squad, but we released him. So I mean, these are 2 people that we've let go this week. So I wonder if the theory here is the more people we release,
the better
we perform. So if we do really well against the Ravens, then we're going to have to cut some more people.
Yeah, we're cutting 3 people.
We're cutting 3 people next week.
By week 17, we're cutting the entire roster.
So
that's a good theory. We'll have to test it out.
I know. We'll have to write that one down. Also, Matt Burke was calling the defensive plays, our defensive coordinator. He was in charge of defensive play calling today. Or on Sunday. And the defense allowed 0 points. Again, could have been a max of 6, but under 10 points if their kicker would have made those field goals.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive. That's good. So, do we think it's good that he's taking control of the defensive play calling so D'Amico can concentrate more so on the whole of the team?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to glean much of anything from this game. Like,
It's true.
I think that something needed to change, and so I'm glad that something did. But I don't know. I think that, I think D'Amico Ryans is better suited as, a leader of men. I think he's got enough to worry about without having to, get the defense right on every play. So,
Right.
I don't know if it's working for them. Good.
Yeah. I mean, and Matt Burke has had 2 years and
underneath
4 games.
Yeah.
To know what D'Amico, what he wants, what he calls in certain situations, what he would lean towards. He's always there in case something comes up where he's like, hey, I need your opinion on this. Obviously, it's a team effort, but I feel like this is a good transition. He's had enough time under D'Amico to take over this role, and the defense knows him well enough to respect him in that way and kind of know them. So I think it's a good move to make, honestly. And then one last thing I want to talk about with the Texans.
Okay.
What do we think about CJ now? CJ Stroud, our boy.
I mean, I don't know. I don't feel any type of way about this game. I'd love to see it against Baltimore and see. I mean, even then, who knows? Their defense is terrible. But I don't know. The throw to Jaden was good, and he made a couple plays, but he did miss. He had Dalton Schultz for a touchdown on the first drive, just overthrew him. And you got to have those plays because those are only going to happen. it only happened once in the first quarter where they had a chance to score. So I don't know. Still not as consistent as I'd like him to be. And there are some plays like I'm sure you've seen the clip going around about like Jeffrey Simmons getting through the offensive line in like
a millisecond.
a millisecond and taking C.J. Stroud down. And a lot has been made of like, wow, this is how bad the Texans' offensive line is. And I'm sure somebody must have missed their assignment somewhere because he wasn't meant to be unblocked.
Yeah.
And it didn't look like anybody was coming to block him on first glance. But like when you rewatch that play, and we were there and I was watching it, I think I told you in the moment.
You did, yeah.
Is like, that may be like, look like it's horrible for the offensive line. But what really happens there is Jeffrey Simmons has been in the league for like 10 years. And the Texans consistently get to the line with like 8 or 9 seconds on the play clock.
Yeah.
They have no time to get their plays ready. And then by the time they're getting ready to snap the ball, that play clock is ticking down to 0. Jeffrey Simmons knows that he can jump at that tick to 0 because either the Texans get a delay game or he's getting there as the ball is snapped. And so a veteran like that gets off the ball almost before the center snaps the ball. And like nobody's got a chance. Like I think the play was designed for Dalton Schultz to come and like push him down, like meet him in the hole there and push him to the left so that CJ could go to the right and just shift the pocket like that. But because the Texans get to the line so late and they run the play clock all the way down, like that wham block only works if you give the offense the head start that they need from snapping the ball before that play clock gets to 0.
Right.
So maybe it's poorly designed play. Maybe it's just like
We need to be more diligent about getting to the line on time.
Yeah, but like we have to be there. We have to get our checks done, and we have to be able to snap the ball quicker than that. And that's something that is on the coaching staff, like on the offensive coordinator, but also on CJ getting his checks done at the line. So it's very easy to just see that play and be like, wow, the Texans' offensive line sucks. Like this is none of this. Like I don't know. I don't want it to be CJ's fault. I don't want him to be bad. But like people are so quick, and we'll talk about this later with what we just saw from Justin Fields tonight. But people are so quick to be like, okay, yeah, like this offensive line made one mistake. Nothing the quarterback did wrong today is anything on them. You know?
Yeah.
And like the fact of the matter is, we scored 6 points until the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
When that team had all but given up.
Exactly. And 2 of the touchdowns that we had gotten were from Woody Marks.
Yeah.
And I think CJ threw him one of them, but it wasn't like a crazy throw.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm happier than I was, but
he was pretty efficient, so like good for him.
But he was really frustrating in the first half. And you know, I don't know. I think as a fan, it is not crazy, again, guys, to question your quarterback. And like he can't do no wrong. Like obviously, like there in his rookie year when he was going crazy, like there were times where I was like, "Oh, CJ, come on," but like still would like whatever, like give a leg to that guy if I had to or whatever. But like, and I still love the guy. Like I want CJ to be our franchise quarterback, but I have to like be willing to ask the questions that are like hard and the questions that, you know, like, is he doing this? Is he proficient in this? Is he taking too long to, you know, to snap the ball or to get in place? Is he taking too long to release the ball? Is he running around like a crazy person for no reason? It's like you have to like evaluate these things because your whole franchise depends on it, you know? Like you have a whole roster full of guys that depends on whether or not you can do these things. And that's why like the position of quarterback is like, you know, hard to play and why it's so esteemed and like, you know, all these different things.
Yeah.
So I am only willing, I'm not fully back on CJ, but I am willing to redact my Davis Mills comment. I don't wish that Davis Mills goes in over him.
Yeah.
That was a little harsh. Because Davis Mills is just a bummer to watch. He's just such a bummer. So I just need CJ to be a little bit more. Maybe this game got him hyped up. Maybe this game is what he needed. I don't know. We'll see when we go play them in Baltimore next week. Yeah.
I think that goes for the whole team. Like, I think they played better and, like, it was encouraging, but I don't know. You need to see it for real in Baltimore. So, anyways, we'll talk about that game with a special guest later on. But we just want to talk about the Texans game first. We were super excited about it. But let's go ahead. There was a game that was played before that, actually. in Ireland, where we did see a couple of Texans fans overseas, especially the one guy who has the bullpen in Ireland.
Which is crazy, but we'll
What
take
a
it.
random team to cheer for, but
I mean, we'll take it.
Yeah.
Shoot.
So the game that was played there, Steelers 24, Vikings 21. I don't know. Like, I had some notes from the beginning of the game, and then it all just kind of went out the window. Because the Steelers were leading this game by, like, 24 to, like, 7 or something like that. And then the Vikings were trying to come back, and at first it was just kind of like, whatever. Like, you know, like the Panthers come back against the Cardinals. Like, oh, okay, like, they're just going to score some garbage time points and save Bryce Young's career. But then they, like, same thing as the Panthers. Like, they had the ball with a chance to go tie the game or score to go in front. And it was just a disaster from there.
Yeah, it wasn't good. It was definitely not what I was expecting. Obviously, because I picked the Vikings. But I thought the Vikings handily had this game. But I don't know.
I mean, that's
Just
twice.
kinda fell apart. I mean, the defense, I guess, just, went crazy. / Carson Wentz he doesn't have the Minnesota magic. So
Yeah,
it does
too far away.
Yeah, my theory is that the Minnesota Magic does not cross country lines. So we'll bring it back to the States next week. And oh no,
No, they're staying in London.
they're staying.
Yes.
Well, then they're gonna have a terrible week again.
They're playing the Browns in London.
So I guess
next
we'll
week.
see in week 6.
Yeah.
If JJ isn't playing by then.
Yeah, I don't know. He'll probably be back now. If there was anything that was like, oh, he's sitting because of performance, he's probably coming back.
He can be back now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It was silly. Also, did you see the Steelers iteration of the tush push?
Oh, where Aaron Rodgers is just standing there with his super flat ass, just not doing anything.
Yeah. And then he goes,
Yeah, that's crazy.
first down.
I can't believe that.
Oh my gosh, he makes me so mad. I hate Aaron Rodgers so much.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he just looks like a disappointed dad, just like looking, just like hands. He should have put his hands on his hips. That would have made it 10 times better.
Yeah. Just a beer in his hand, just chilling there, watching.
He might as well have been. Gosh, he's just so unbothered by everything. He doesn't want to be there.
He's the nonchalant king.
Yeah, he said they wanted to show up in Ireland earlier. They should have gone there earlier so they could go and see the history of Ireland.
What a weird thing to say. Like, okay, man, cool. Like, you had all offseason. They just let you fly wherever you wanted whenever you were on the Jets. You could have gone there if you wanted to be there that badly.
I mean, truly.
Yeah, but there was some disagreement here, I think, so, like, the game was basically over. The Steelers were all over them, kind of. Like, DK Metcalf had this crazy 80-yard run after Aaron Rodgers ripped some smelling salts.
That part is funny.
And so the Steelers are up 24 to 7. The Vikings come all the way back, and they end up stopping the Steelers. But the Steelers had the ball 4th down and 1 on the Vikings' 41-yard line. And there's a minute left in the game. And the Vikings don't have any more timeouts. Like, if they get this first down, it's over. 4th down and 1 in Vikings territory, and Mike Tomlin still punts the ball away. And that's the type of thing that loses you games, is cowardice like that. Because why?
Yeah.
You've just given up like 16 points in the span of 5 minutes. You don't think they can score again? Well, they couldn't, because then Carson Wentz immediately throws an interception.
Yeah.
That got overturned, luckily. But like they didn't have an angle to overturn it at first.
Yeah.
They showed like 4 different angles, and you couldn't see the ball.
Yeah.
Until they finally showed the one from the sideline, and the ball was like clearly on the ground.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Then there's a drop pass on the very next play. Then Carson Wentz gets sacked, negated by an offsides penalty on TJ Watt, I think.
Oof.
And then Carson Wentz takes the snap on the next play, spins around like 8 times, throws the ball maybe 5 yards in front of him for like the worst intentional grounding I've ever seen. And then
that was rough.
Then they threw a check down inbounds on 2nd down and 26. So time just runs off the clock. And then on 4th down and 13 after they spike the ball, they get a delay of game.
Yeah.
How?
Couldn't tell you.
A delay of game to make it 4th down and 18, obviously incompletion.
Right.
And they lose the game.
Yeah, it just seemed like they weren't at all expecting that either.
And it's not like you're in Pittsburgh, like there's a bunch of crowd noise. Like you're in
Right.
Dublin, Ireland. Like
Yeah.
it was silent in there all day. Like, yes, there's a lot more like Steelers fans than I think they're like have been home team fans for like international games.
Mm-hmm.
Because what's his name? One of the Rooneys was like the ambassador to Ireland or something like that under
Yeah.
Obama. But like, first of all, thanks Obama, as Carson Wentz would say. But like, what are you doing? And like, it's Kevin O'Connell. It's not like it's freaking like, I don't know, Adam Gase or some like loser head coach who doesn't know what he's, or Matt Eberflus, somebody who doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
He just like fully, I don't know how you don't get the play call in on 4th down and 13. Like, it wouldn't have mattered.
I don't know. No, at that point, no, it didn't.
There's only like 18 seconds left. But like, what are you doing?
Yeah. For the sake of like future play calling, you know, assessing your abilities to like correctly and efficiently play call.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
Yeah, so I don't know. Carson Wentz had a little bit of magic and a lot of help from his defense the first time out.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like that's about over now. So hopefully JJ's coming back because it was funny to watch Carson Wentz go out there a couple games, but now I just want to see if JJ's got what it takes. And if not, I don't want to see the Vikings ever again. Oh.
That's fair.
Yeah, but you were asleep for most of that game, so you probably didn't see a lot of that.
I was asleep / driving,
So we can talk about the game I know you really want to talk about next, which is Giants 21, Chargers 18.
Let's go. I told y'all you needed to start him.
Mm-hmm.
I told y'all. Start Dart.
Mm-hmm.
No, I would be infuriated as a Giants fan on that end when it's like, okay, our quote unquote reason for holding him back and starting freaking Russell Wilson is because we don't want to throw him into the craziness and like the roughness and like challenge of NFL.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, well, then why'd you freaking draft him?
Yeah, if you don't think he can play in the NFL, why did you
draft him?
Why did you pick him to play in the NFL?
Exactly. And then he goes up against the Chargers, who are a competitive team, and win.
Yeah.
On your first NFL game.
Mm-hmm. Against the undefeated Chargers.
Exactly. Like, that is you give the Giants their first win. At home. Like, I would feel electric, but then I'd also be freaking pissed as a Giants fan.
Why haven't we been doing this?
Like, who knows? You get to the end of the season, maybe it's like if we would have started Jackson Dart those 3 games, maybe we could have had a playoff run. I would be so mad. It would be bad.
Yeah.
But I am also, my heart is also with the Giants fans because, oh my gosh, when Malik Neighbors went down, I had a pit in my stomach.
Oh, that's so sad.
So sad. Like, I love watching him play. And I just, oh my gosh, the sadness in that moment, like, I don't know. It was like he played for the Texans, how sad I felt.
Yeah, I mean, it was really like a 1 in, 1 out thing where like you get so excited because Jackson Dart's playing, and then right away, like your heart just gets snatched out of your chest. Like, that is so tough.
New York can't have anything.
Yeah.
They can't have anything good.
Yeah.
For New York.
Oh man, Joe Alt also left this game with a high ankle sprain.
No way.
So now they're down both of their starting tackles from the preseason. The Chargers are. I don't know. They didn't look good.
Yeah.
I'll say that much. Justin Herbert, 2 interceptions. Yeah, I think you were doing some research beforehand because there's a rumor going around that Jackson Dart posted a picture of Madison Beer on his Instagram story. Yeah. And then deleted it shortly afterwards.
Yeah. So the rumor is, which it was posted by a satire account. It's like NFL Drop or whatever the heck. And
NFL Centel.
Yeah. And it was this post apparently that Dart had allegedly posted on his story. It was a picture of Madison Beer in SoFi Stadium, kind of like with the field in the background, and then it had a little like caption below, and it said "Game Day tomorrow." And then apparently it was only up for like 50-ish minutes or so, and then taken down.
That's a long time.
That's a long time.
Something like that to be put up.
I mean,
somebody would know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So then it was taken down. And then I was like, oh, shoot. Like, in that moment, I was like, I knew I should have picked the Giants. But I went and I looked, and I found another thing about where a few months ago at a red carpet event, and he was, I couldn't find the exact date, but he was wearing a New York Giants jacket.
Mm-hmm.
So he had to have already been drafted. So it was recent. And he was at a red carpet event. He was being interviewed by someone, and they asked who his celebrity crush was, and he said Madison Beer. So I was like, ooh, this is juicy. This is crazy.
Goes all the way to the top.
Yeah, this is crazy. But to my disappointment, I saw that it was, the story was, like, fabricated, and someone, I don't know, apparently it, like, Jackson himself didn't post it. They made it look like he posted. I have no idea.
But the red carpet thing is real.
The red carpet thing is real. So it's, I don't know, maybe we're still in the hunt. I don't know. And in all these articles, it said Justin Herbert's alleged girlfriend.
Oh, so he's still not even confirmed.
It's not officially confirmed.
Okay.
So
wow.
it's all the things I've said.
This game.
I know. He should have said something. If he was gonna like, I don't know, if his playing is like a million times better now that he has Madison Beer, then he should own up to that. I don't know. Whatever. So we'll see what happens in the future. We'll see if anyone says anything about it. But that's pretty crazy that I'm sure someone was doing it because, first start, whatever, like, let's stir up some more stuff. But it is pretty coincidental. So
yeah.
That's all I have on the, what is it?
On the Jackson Dart drama?
Yeah.
Yeah. The only other things from this game, Marion Hampton, very good.
He
had some crazy runs.
Mm-hmm.
And then did you see Brian Dable celebrating with Jackson Dart after the game?
He almost kissed him.
He was like fully about to make out with him on the mouth.
Truly. Aren't there were people writing like fan fictions?
I didn't see any of that, but
I saw one where people were writing a fanfic about Brian Dable and Jackson Dart. I thought it was the funniest thing ever.
It's just their version of the Hunting Wives or whatever, and that's it.
Yeah, basically. Oh my gosh. No, he was holding his face like.
Yeah, like face, like he was about to knock his like goofy little hat off.
Yeah, if his hat wasn't on, then they would have been mouth to mouth. Yeah. So I don't know, but in all seriousness, no, it was sweet that they like had that. And then I saw a post game interview where I'm on all type of New York algorithms now. Now that I've said it, so I guess I'm also a New York Giants fan. I don't know, but there was a post game interview where Brian Dable was like not like focusing completely on an interviewer who was asking him a question, and he was just like zoning out. And I guess they could tell he was like, "Hey," and he's like, "Sorry, Scattaboo," and he's just you can hear him walking, and he's like, "I'm gonna hold the mic away," and he was like, "Whoa!" just like in the back, and Brian was like, "Yeah, that's it. That's an everyday thing." And then you can hear him again screaming on the doors. Oh my gosh, I thought that was so funny. Yeah. But I thought it was.
Y'all mind if two white boys catch a vibe real quick?
I know. I thought it was so funny that PMT called them the exciting whites.
Oh, I didn't listen to the one today.
It was funny.
Yeah, they're stolen valor from the Eagles.
I know. Come on.
Yeah, the last thing about this game is that, did you see the video of Jackson Dart giving his little post-game speech in the locker room? And you can see Russell Wilson's face on the side. Just
his villain arc is starting now, yeah.
This is
He's
his
just
Joker
peeping
origin
over.
story.
Yeah. That was funny.
Oh, man. Poor guy. I don't feel bad for Russell Wilson. I will say the only crime, like, compared to some of the other crimes that NFL quarterbacks have committed, like, Russell Wilson's only crime is being cringe, and I think that that's something that, like, I don't know. I don't think he should be playing football anymore. I think he had a great career.
Yeah.
And, like, but I think that this last, like, 4 or 5 years have just been, like... He's just been raking coals into the cringe fire, and it has just not been a good look. So, I don't know. Wish the best for him, but, man, like...
It's maybe time to hang it up.
Yeah.
Somewhere. I don't know. The Seattle magic is done.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know.
I mean, you won a Super Bowl. Good for him.
I mean, shoot. Many people don't do that before they leave the league, you know? So, good for him. Yeah. But, yeah. So, we'll see what he does now that he's a villain.
Yeah. But speaking of not winning Super Bowls, Falcons 34, Commanders 27.
Awkward.
This game was a bit of a train wreck. I don't really know what to make of the Falcons now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
And now our algorithm is messed up.
Mm-hmm. The algorithm.
Algorithm.
When Al Gore invented the internet.
Yeah, now we don't know. Because, I mean, it was the Marcus Mariota Commanders.
Mm-hmm.
But who'd they play last week?
Who? The Falcons? They
The
played the
Commanders.
The Commanders played the Raiders.
Yeah, so that's not a hard team to beat.
Yeah.
So I guess it was all fake. But then also the Panthers suck so bad.
Yeah.
And they got shut out by the Panthers.
Uh-huh.
So what are we doing, guys?
Yeah, they're all over the map. I don't know.
You're not
what's going
helping
on.
us out. We have to know whether you're good or bad by these things. It's the only thing we have to go off of.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I think for the Commanders, it's a little bit irrelevant because I think Jaden Daniels is going to be back next week.
yeah.
So you're probably
Thank
not
God.
super worried about like trying to do like your transitive properties of like who is better than who.
Right.
You probably just throw these last two games out and get back to it. But for the Falcons, I don't know what. How do you get shut out, and then basically like go into a shootout? Like like the first half was a little bit slow going. Like I think it was 17-10 at half. But then outside of like 2 interceptions that the quarterbacks threw back to back, every single drive in the second half ended in points. And so like they were in a shootout after getting shut out the week before. Like Michael Penix had 300 yards passing, I think. Bijan Robinson had a huge long touchdown, or not touchdown, but like a huge reception for like 70 yards. I don't know. The offense looked good. Kyle Pitts scored a touchdown. That doesn't happen that often, so celebrate it while
I know,
you can.
that's crazy. He is alive, in case y'all didn't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I need to see more from the Falcons. I don't know who they play next week, but I'm not convinced of anything they do until I see them be consistent week to week because they haven't been so far.
Mm-hmm.
The only other thing about this game is there were 6 fumbles in this game. None of them were
Gosh.
recovered by the defense. Not a single one.
Which defense?
Either one.
What?
All 6 got recovered by the team that fumbled them.
Oh,
None of them were lost.
that's hilarious. Well, then why the heck are we fumbling?
I don't know what was going on.
What are we
But
doing?
Every time somebody fumbled, their own team got it back, and that happened 6 times.
That's crazy.
It was that kind of game.
Yeah, that sounds like a bummer to watch.
Yeah.
Honestly. No, I'm so excited for Jaden Daniels to come back next week
Yes.
because, oh my gosh.
Yeah, they need him back, and I don't know when Terry McLaurin's going to be back, but they need him back as well.
Yeah, I've heard that they're just trying to kind of like...
Find a doctor who will let him play, it sounds like.
Basically. Yeah. Because they need it bad.
Yeah.
But, I mean, at some point, you paid him all this money. You'd like to see him on the field.
Mhm.
So, I don't know.
Yeah.
See.
Next game in the kind of like whatever window. Bills 31, Saints 19.
That was looking like a rough game.
Mhm.
At one point, I was like, dang, the Saints might do this.
Yeah. I mean, what were they? The Bills were, 15.5-point favorites?
Yeah.
And they were
Struggling.
about to lose to the Saints at one point.
Mhm.
Not, I mean, like, obviously, I think the Saints had it tied like 7-7. And you're like, what's going on here?
Right.
I
And then
don't-
they were kind of close, like, after that with points scored. So it was like, oh, like they were only like a score behind or something. It's like, dang, they could do this.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I mean, twice, like, they got the ball down. So, like, the Saints had the ball down 14-10, the Bills' 5-yard line. And then Chris Olave throws an interception, trying to throw a jump ball to Spencer Rattler. I don't know what the hell you're doing. Like,
they got to make it exciting.
I guess you feel like you're in, like, Highmark Stadium. You're like, we're not winning this. Like, come on, be serious.
Be serious.
We're not going to win this game playing football. We need to just, like, try some fuck shit. And then
Yeah.
it backfired because Chris Olave's gotten hit in the head one too many times. Mm-hmm. I'll never understand why wide receivers choose. I guess you get excited because you're like, I'm never going to get this chance again.
Right.
I'm going to let it fly. But, like,
What?
you
How many
gotta
times
know.
has that worked?
well, like, if it's open, throw the ball, sure.
For sure.
But, like,
if it's like,
If you're throwing a jump ball to Spencer Rattler, you're like,
it was
just
also not a wide receiver.
yeah, just go give your quarterback a chance to make a play. That's all you got to do. No, just throw the ball away.
Yeah.
But I guess they don't. You get excited. You're like, I'm never going to throw a pass in an NFL game again. I'm
Yeah.
throwing it, no matter what.
I mean, if you're the Saints, yeah, go for it. I don't care. Do what you want to do. Do what you got to do.
Yeah, so they turned the ball over there in the red zone, and then they got as close as 19-21. But before they kicked that field goal to make it 19-21, Brandon Cooks looked like he had the craziest catch of all time to take the lead. The one where he was midair juggling the ball. He
Yes.
caught it, like reached his hand out and
Mm-hmm.
like stopped the ball, like just like made it float in the air,
Yeah.
and then tried to like pin it against his body, but it like scraped on the ground and they called it back. So that was tough. But they would have
That
been
was
up.
really tough.
They would have gone up like 24-21 or something like that.
Right.
They almost had him. And then the Bills kind of pulled away, but
Yeah. I mean, in that game, like, were the Saints realistically, do they have any business winning that game? No.
I mean,
But
like we
'cause
say that every week because they're the Saints, but like every week they could have won all these games, and I'm asking, like, are we at the point where we feel bad for Spencer Rattler yet? Because he has yet to win a game in his NFL career. But I mean, like when he played against the 49ers, like he threw for 300 yards, 3 touchdowns.
yeah.
This game wasn't great statistically, but it wasn't great for Josh Allen either.
No, not really.
It just so happened that, they had like, I mean, like imagine you're Spencer Rattler.
Mm-hmm.
You have the ball at the 5-yard line, and coach says, "No, I'm going to put the ball in Chris Olave's hand." I don't know what Kellen Moore's doing. He's got addicted to like calling the Philly special, and he was like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm doing it."
It worked for them. It should work for us.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if he was on that team yet or not. Probably not.
No clue.
He wasn't calling. Was he calling plays for them yet? No, that was a long time ago. Yeah, I don't know. Bills win. Congrats. Cool. Bills are 4-0, I think.
I mean, they're at Highmark Stadium. It's Josh Allen.
And it's also the Saints.
They're gonna do some fourth quarter crazy style stuff, and they're gonna win the game. Like, in my head, like, it was close, but I don't think I was ever worried that the Saints were gonna win.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's one of those things where, like,
I was like, oh, well,
Time
maybe it could.
goes-
And then I was like, in my head, like, I don't think it really could.
yeah, it's one of those things like time continues to go down on the clock, and you're like, oh, they're still in it. But then it's like, okay, but like realistically, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like,
As an agent of chaos, I was like, ooh, this would be fun. What if
Yeah.
they did? But then
I mean,
I'm like,
it's always
ah,
good when an AFC team loses, but
yeah.
I don't know. The next game, really exciting game. Eagles 31, Buccaneers 25. I mean, what did we say? We said that the Buccaneers, they tried it because they went down 24-6. They had the Eagles had a block punt to start the game, and all of a sudden, like, just like that, like in the first half, I think the Eagles were up 24-6.
Yeah. I looked away for a second, and then it
They
was
were
like,
all
whoa,
on top of them.
okay. Yeah.
And like the Buccaneers again, they tried to come back, but what did we say? Like the Eagles are too good a team
Yeah.
to count on that fourth quarter comeback.
Exactly. It's you can try it, and they did. They did try it, but it's the Eagles. You're not playing the Texans. You're not playing the Falcons. You know.
Yeah, this isn't the Jets where you can just
You're not
think,
playing the
okay,
Jets.
yeah, we can block a field goal, we'll just go down the field and score again. It's fine.
Yeah, it's Jalen Hurts and the Eagles. So. You know.
Yeah, credit to them. Like Bucky Irving is sick. He had like a super long touchdown pass, and Emeka Ibuka had a ridiculous catch between two defenders. I don't know if you saw that, but that was crazy. He's gonna be really good.
Yeah, he's gonna be really good. I mean, the Bucks. The Bucks are still a good team. They put up a fight for the Eagles. I mean, it looked rough in the first part, but the Bucks are a second half team. So they get it done. Baker works best under pressure when he has something to prove. So when you're down, you have something to prove.
Yeah.
So I mean.
Yeah, the Buccaneers don't lose; they just run out of time. I mean, and credit to Baker Mayfield. Like they were down by 1 million, and they did come back in this game. Like they were driving, they had the ball at the 10-yard line to try and go in and score. Baker Mayfield just like people are saying it's a bad throw, but it did get tipped at the line, I think, and then ended up getting intercepted in the end zone. But it was first down and 10 from the 11. Like, can't just throw it away and
Right.
play another down. Like, it was just a mistake that they couldn't come back from. Like, you had to play perfect football, and they almost did to come back,
Yeah.
and then they threw it away in the last play.
Right.
But the fact that the Eagles almost let them come back was a source of contention this week.
Yeah.
So the Eagles 0 passing yards in the second half. Jalen Hurts was 0 for 8.
Yeah, he did not have a good second half.
Mm-hmm.
He played almost like a reverse game of last week.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's going on over there. Like, I don't know why they just decided to stop playing football halfway through the game.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really weird. It's so unlike them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was so unlike Jalen Hurts to have those type of like second half stats.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Apparently AJ Brown tweeted out whatever he tweets out.
Yeah, so AJ Brown is subtweeting his team again. He had 2 catches for 9 yards. I think he ended up having 7 targets though, so just 5 of them did not get completed.
Mm-hmm.
He tweeted out a Bible verse, Mark 6:11. If you're not welcome to not listen to, quietly withdraw. Don't make a scene. Shrug your shoulders and be on your way. That's the Message version, by the way. So that's why it sounds
it's the
like
Message version. Yeah, I heard it and I was like, and then someone was like, "That's biblical," and I was like, "That doesn't sound biblical."
No, I mean, yeah, you sound like what's it called?
It sounds.
You sound like a hyper conservative Bible. That doesn't sound biblical to me. It's not King James. I'm not reading it.
That's my bad. No, but I mean, yeah, but also that's so funny. He's just he's back on his stuff.
Also, yeah, quietly withdraw. Does tweeting sound like quietly withdrawing?
The most unquiet thing
the most making a scene thing you could do. Oh.
It's so funny. He's so funny. I'll give him that.
Yeah. But I mean, they always get it figured out, don't they?
Oh, for sure. And then people always ask if AJ Brown is good with Jalen Hurts.
He is Brown, yeah. If AJ's Brown, yeah, he is. In case you're
I
wondering.
had Jalen Hurts and AJ in my head at the same time, so it just all came out at the same time.
Many people are asking, is AJ Brown?
Oh, no, it's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny. I think that, I don't know, it's fine. The Eagles are going to be fine.
Yeah, I mean, they're undefeated as well, right? 4-0.
Yeah.
So it's the Bills and the Eagles undefeated. The Buccaneers fall to what? 3-1?
Yeah.
They're 2-2. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, they're 3-1.
Okay. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know how to feel about them because they're just consistently playing with their food.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Hurts only had 130 passing yards, which is rough.
Yeah.
But even with that, he still had 104 passer rating. So I don't know. I don't know what you want. Saquon Barkley can't do anything. He's only averaging 2 yards a carry this game.
Ooh.
Not very presidential, Saquon.
I mean, but also Vita Vea probably had
a lot to do with that.
To do with that.
Yeah, good for them. I mean, the Buccaneers, I think, will be fine too.
Yeah.
But they just need to start playing in the first half as well. They can't keep counting on these last minute come from behind.
Yeah, if I'm a Bucs fan, I'm wanting to see some first half action. I'm wanting to see some handily
blow somebody out for once.
Exactly. Yeah, a game where I know I'm gonna win it. I'm sitting in the fourth quarter and I'm not sitting pretty, but I can breathe.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah. Moving on, next game, Lions 34, Browns 10. The Browns led this game 7-0 with 5 minutes left in the first. We thought maybe it was happening again.
And this was another game. The Saints and the Bills, where I was like, whoa, this is another game where I was like, I think I told you, do we have to be worried about the Browns?
Yeah.
We do not.
We did not. It was
At least
all
not these Browns.
After that.
Not the Joe Flacco Browns.
Yeah, Joe Flacco had a really bad game, threw some very hilarious interceptions. Did you see the one where he just kind of he literally threw it 1,000,000 miles in the air?
Oh my gosh.
And there was nobody around, but just one Lions player on the sideline just caught it and went out of bounds. It was absurd. That was the only word to describe it, absurdity. I don't know if somebody didn't go on the right route, but either way, the only receiver in the area was double covered, and then a third defender was sitting even deeper than that to just catch the ball that he threw 1,000,000,000 miles in the sky.
It's like Russell Wilson, but up.
Yeah. The Lions are back, I guess. That's cool.
I don't know. I look at this team and I don't know. This is me being very nice to the Lions. So take it while you can.
Mm-hmm.
This team better go to the Super Bowl this year, or I'm going to be mad. I'm going to be pissed if y'all go to the Super Bowl this year. Golly, You know, you have the offense and you have the defense. Like, please do something with it. Please go to Super Bowl. Because I'm tired of seeing all this. Like, you have the weapons, you have the ability to go. Some of us don't have it all together. We can't go to Super Bowl. You have it. Like, you have the ability to go to Super Bowl, so just go.
Yeah. Yeah, if you squander this team, you're never going to be able to forgive yourself. It's going to be horrible.
Dude,
And
this has to be your year.
And shout out to JT. I love that for y'all. That's my favorite thing, is that you're so good that if it doesn't happen for you, it's going to hurt so bad. Yeah, the only other thing I have on this game, Quinshon Judkins, leading rusher for the Browns, Isaiah Bond, leading receiver for the Browns. You can't make this stuff up.
I mean...
They're two leading...
It's just so silly. Like,
They're two leading playmakers in the running back position and the wide receiver room. Both sexual assault allegations in the offseason. You just can't make it up.
The Browns team is just one big crime. Figuratively and literally.
Yeah. They're scouting. Like, Justin Tucker must be, like, if Andre Schmidt had missed that field goal last week, I think Justin Tucker would be on the roster this week.
Yeah.
And you just can't make this stuff up. I don't know.
I just feel like the Browns have been, like, you mentioned them, and it's just like, oh, yeah, they're just over there. I don't know.
Yeah.
They're still in the league? Okay. All right. Someone's playing them. Cool. I don't know. Are they 0-4?
They are 0-4. And
It's unfortunate.
I don't know if no, they're not. They beat the Packers.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Somehow.
They're 1-3.
They should be 0-4, but the Packers, embarrassing in a lot of fronts for the Packers these past 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Speaking of embarrassing, Patriots 42, Panthers 13. This is the first game that Ellie and I picked differently. I picked the Patriots, you picked the Panthers.
Last time.
It was never... Well, actually, that's not true. Because the Panthers did score on their opening drive. They then missed the extra point.
And that's when you knew.
And then proceeded to allow 42 unanswered points to be scored on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. This final score, Patriots 42, Panthers 13. It wasn't even that close, I don't think.
No.
Like...
That was like a garbage time touchdown at the end?
Yeah, they scored again at the end of the game. Like, Marcus Jones had a punt return. So, like, Drake May's numbers were a little bit down because they, like, they jumped on him really fast. And that was it.
Yeah.
Drake May, 14 of 17, 203 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a rushing touchdown. Almost perfect on the day. As for his shorter friend on the other side. Bryce Young is currently averaging 5.2 yards per passing attempt. That's better than only Joe Flacco and Cam Ward.
Yeah. Yeah, that's rough. I don't know. He again is getting near Anthony Richardson levels of
he's near the
completion
Anthony
percentage.
Richardson line.
Yeah, he's getting near that line. So that's not a good line to be at. I don't know, 150 yards. Just, I don't know. In the running game, 49 yards, 10 carries, 49 yards by Chuba Hubbard.
Yeah.
It's just
well, I mean, you couldn't, like,
embarrassing.
10 for 49 is not bad, but you didn't have time to run the ball anymore. You were down by 30 in a heartbeat. Like, what are you going to do?
You gotta get going. You get something happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
The Panthers are unbelievably unserious, and I will not be taking them seriously until further notice.
Yeah, this was kind of a sobering game. It was a bad choice for me to, I don't know, fall for the bait yet again. I need to just, like, Panthers fans need to just, like, log off because this is unbelievable. We cannot be, oh, they're back. Oh my gosh, like, you won't believe. No, I won't believe it because you're not back.
I would like to hear from the 30-0 guys from last week. I would love for you to revisit and just tell us what you feel now.
Yeah, against the Patriots.
Yeah, it's not like they're world beaters or anything.
No, they're average, if not a touch below average.
Yeah,
This is a year where they're half rebuilding, half serious. So it's not the easiest team to win against, but it's certainly not the hardest.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean they're currently 9th in the AFC at 2-2.
You should be able to get this done. If you're a 30-0 type team. So this is about to be what we're gonna look like after our shutout game going into Baltimore. So.
Well, yeah, we'll see. But Yeah, I don't know. Andy Dalton got in this game. That was
Did
pretty
he?
cool. Not many more of those sightings left, so cherish them while you can. Panthers, done. Stick a fork in them. I'm sick of watching them play football. Now into the 3 o'clock games. This game was crazy. Rams 27, Colts 20.
Do you want to talk about Mitchell?
Yeah, I was going to ask you, should he be cut from the team?
I think so. Because he literally messed up twice, dude.
Yeah, he had a solid negative 14 points in his plus minus.
Like, oh my gosh. Like, we've seen enough. Like, we had the Jets game last year. It was against us, right?
Yeah.
Jets against Texans, where someone dropped the ball right before they got into the end zone.
Jonathan Taylor did it last year, too.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. For real?
Where you're running to the goal line and you just drop the ball too soon.
Or you throw it, or you do whatever. You celebrate too early. Dude, hold that thing and step both feet into that end zone.
Run into the tunnel, then you can put the ball down.
Truly, yeah.
Like,
it's like if you're playing against the Rams, like I would go and I would like duck and tuck and roll in the end zone with that ball. Especially if you had like that was a crazy play, an incredible dot.
Yeah, ridiculous catch by Adonai Mitchell. Ran for 75 yards. And then, for some reason, attempted to switch the ball to his other hand. Like, in his defense, the most that I can grant him, he did not do the thing where he ran and simply just dropped the ball behind him because he's showboating. Like,
right.
I think, for whatever reason, he was attempting to move the ball from his right hand to his left hand to extend it over the pylon, even though nobody was near him. But he wasn't, like, he didn't intentionally drop the ball. He did, though, immediately like lose control of the football as he brought it up to his left hand, and then had to like try and dive on it to get it back.
Yeah.
But he was already out of the back of the end zone by that point.
Yeah, and you can see him like he was celebrating, but then he like quickly went and like grabbed the ball again. He's like, oh, hopefully no one noticed. Hopefully no one, whatever.
Unfortunately, we have cameras, buddy.
Unfortunately, it is quite literally everywhere.
Yeah,
that was rough, and then the Rams get the ball, and you don't get points, and it's like. Oh my. In a game like this, like if it was against like the Jets or the Titans or whatever, like, okay, really sad and disappointing. Now we have to go do it all over again, but we can do it.
Yeah.
The Rams, you may not do it again.
Yeah, they went down and they scored.
Yeah. So it's like, oh man, can't say that I'm sad for the Colts because it's the Colts, but.
Yeah. Not only did he have that play, but the Colts somehow, some way, managed to stay in this game and like keep them out, keep the Rams out of the end zone enough times to like stay in this game. I think they were leading this game when this happened, right? Where's this game at on here? Where Jonathan Taylor breaks off a long run with like 2 minutes left to go. He runs and scores a touchdown. Yeah, was it this one right here? Where's the penalty at? Yes. Yeah, so with 2 minutes, 25 seconds left to go in the fourth, the Colts are tied with the Rams 20-20. Jonathan Taylor breaks a 53-yard run for a touchdown, and he gets called back because Adonai Mitchell is holding. And then they end up having to punt because they can't do anything. Like, all the air gets sucked out of you. You think you go up by 7 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you think you basically won this game, essentially. Won, or at least gave yourself an opportunity to go to overtime.
Yeah.
But
and instead you get 6 points taken off the board, and you have to punt.
Huge, like, deflation.
Yeah, rarely can you say that for one player that they take 14 full points off the board for you.
Yeah. Not even, like, potential. Like actual
in
points.
Hand, yes.
In hand, like you could have been up 14.
You should have been up 14.
And you just, gosh, yeah, no, that guy is at least practice squad or cut.
I mean, he's too good to do any of that, but like, I don't know. And like the very next play after the Colts punted, Matthew Stafford threw an 88-yard touchdown pass to Tutu Atwell.
His longest one, right? His longest touchdown pass.
Yeah, and then Daniel Jones proceeded to throw a horrible, like, throws up a prayer on, like, first down with 3 timeouts.
Yeah.
And just throws a horrible interception. He started off the game with an interception, ended the game with an interception.
What can I say? He's a bookend type of guy.
Yeah. And I mean, there is a bit of an autumn chill in the air. It is almost time.
Oh. We're pulling out props.
We're pulling out props on this audio medium.
Yeah.
But
Hope
I
y'all
think...
can hear it. Can you hear the fall? The breeze? Oh.
We're on Pumpkin Watch.
We're on pumpkin.
I think Daniel Jones may be beginning his transformation.
That's funny. That's really funny.
So, I
No.
present you this. I leave this for you to decide how you feel about Daniel Jones. And maybe next week our special guest will be a Colts fan, depending on how that game goes. But yeah, this pumpkin will remain. And we'll put someone on our pumpkin watch list every week, but that's a new segment alert. Pumpkin watch. Daniel Jones. On it.
On it.
2 interceptions. A really bad one down the game. And the Colts lose their first game of the season. Thank God.
Whew. Yeah. I was sweating for that one. They shouldn't have won the Broncos game.
Yeah.
But they did because it's the Colts. And this one, finally it caught up with them.
Yeah. If they would have... If Adonai Mitchell would have thrown the ball at the back of the end zone and they would have had that touchdown call back and they still won the game, no, I would have crashed out. So
Yeah, that's too much to go wrong to win, to even be close. Like, oh my gosh. So whatever. I guess you can say something about like it even being close with 14 points potentially being taken away.
Yeah.
But you didn't. I don't know. And then you have to look at that and be like, okay, we got to clean that stuff up because we're gonna lose games if that keeps happening. So.
Yeah. As far as the Rams go, Puka Nacua rocks. He's sick as fuck.
Crazy. He's a crazy man.
He had 13 catches for. He's always going for these like crazy, crazy stat. 13 catches, 170 yards, and 1 touchdown. I don't know how he does it.
He's a different type of crazy.
Matthew Stafford always has these guys though, where they are like getting like 15 targets a game. That's absurd. But yeah, the Rams, decent team.
They are. They're good.
I guess we can go to probably one of the worst games of the afternoon.
Oh.
Jaguars 26, 49ers 21.
Yeah.
I don't know. This game...
I thought the Niners were good-ish. I know they have a lot of injuries, so I get it. But also, I don't know, Brock Purdy was back.
Yeah, he was.
Your guy was back. Even though you don't have Nick Bosa, even though you don't have Brendan Ayuk, you've been not having Brendan Ayuk. You don't have George Kittle. Who else?
I mean, Ricky Pearsall also left this game
yes,
midway
Ricky
through.
also left.
But I mean, like the 49ers had 6 drop passes in this game. They were not playing well. Kendrick Bourne drops a huge pass over the middle on 3rd down, and the Jaguars return a punt for a touchdown immediately after. That's like a 7-point swing right there. Where if Kendrick Bourne catches his wide open like post route that he has, they keep driving, maybe go on and score. But instead, they punt the ball from in their own end, and then the Jaguars get 7 points out of it. I mean, credit to Thomas Morstead, he did hit like 20.3 miles per hour on the run back, even though he's like 40 years old.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like, the 49ers have been scraping by on garbage wins all year. And so have the Jaguars. So Jaguars, don't think you're off the hook for this win because you did try to give it back. You did.
Did. They do classically try to give it back.
Yeah, the fact that this was even close is crazy because Cam Little missed a 47-yarder with 3 minutes left. And then Brock Purdy fumbled on the very next play. And so my question there, is it Mac Jones time? Should we bring him back?
I mean, he didn't look great last game, but he won.
Yeah, he did win. He did get the job done.
A win is a win. I don't know. I mean, Shanahan really likes him.
Yeah.
So maybe you run Brock Purdy out there against the Rams and then see how it goes.
Yeah. I mean, obviously they got to play Brock Purdy because they just paid him a bunch of money.
Yeah.
But I think that, like, that's the thing is, like, why did you do that? I guess 'cause that's the only way he was going to stick around. But, like, I think I saw something like somebody photoshopped his face, half of his face, half of Jimmy Garoppolo's face, and was like, "You can kill the man, but not the idea," or something like that. And that's just
so funny.
I don't know. I don't know what you want me to do. But again, like the Jaguars continuously try to give this game back because they were trying to run out the clock, and Trevor Lawrence is running like a quarterback keeper to the left, and he just runs out of bounds and just runs out of bounds, like stops the clock for no reason. The 49ers can't stop the clock anymore.
Yeah.
And he just like, he tries to get down, but he ends up like sliding. He like slides.
Yeah, he's like, no, I was down. I was down.
No.
You were not down.
You were not down.
You're
and
not
it
down,
wasn't
my
that
friend.
hard to get down.
I literally, oh gosh, he is just the worst at getting down. Real fans know.
Yeah.
He's the worst.
Yeah. They did convert on the next one on third down to win, so that was fine. And the Jaguars are 3-1, and they have a game up on the Texans. So
somehow
the only thing about the Colts being 3-1 is like we still have to play them twice, so we could theoretically still reel them in if we're 2 games behind them. But the best we can do with the Jaguars is like tie them for. Like we only get one more game against them, so
right.
I don't know. They're gonna start losing soon, which I think they might. But because I think they play the Chiefs on Sunday night, don't they?
Oh, do they?
Hold on, we're checking.
That's gonna be silly.
We're checking because the Chiefs may be back.
That's gonna be.
They do. They play the Chiefs this
game.
Sunday night. They got a tough little stretch here: Chiefs, Seahawks, Rams. Yeah, but we'll see.
It's rough.
The only other thing from this game, Liam Cohen and Robert Saleh. Did you see this?
No.
Liam Cohen had to be like restrained, like leaving the field.
What?
Because he was yelling at Robert Saleh. They were exchanging like heated words on the field after the game.
Does anyone know what they were saying?
Well, Mike Florio was reporting on it. He said that apparently earlier in the week, Robert Saleh had praised the Jaguars for being like praised their technology for stealing signals. Like in the week leading up to the game, he didn't say it was legal, like what they're doing, and he didn't say anything like he meant it to be like a positive
When
thing.
you utilize your resources type thing?
Like he was being complimentary of the Jags, but I guess Liam Cohen took issue with that insinuation that he was cheating
or not good enough to win without this.
Yeah. And then Liam Cohen, who we've seen like already in like 4 weeks he's been coaching, like lose his mind on the sideline a couple times. Yeah. Especially with the whole hit him in the chest debacle. And yeah, so they were just like getting into it. Like he just flew off the handle whenever they met at the field after the game. So
this dude is a little crazy. He's a little bit of a hothead.
Yeah. Which maybe that's what they need down there in Duval County, but
I guess. I don't know. Very Florida, if you will.
Yeah, Florida. He's doing Florida man activities on the field every chance he gets.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, is it that deep? Like, golly, you've won. Like, if you lost, maybe that would make more sense.
You've got to be holding on to that for a crazy amount of time to feel that type of way after he said something in a press conference that you weren't even present for.
I know.
And then
to go and like find that or like come across that and be like, oh, next time I see it, it's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna let him hear it. Yeah. It's like, okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's like, let me speak to the manager type stuff.
Yeah, no kidding. I think also Devin Lloyd had like 2 interceptions for the Jaguars, so that was cool. But Brock Purdy, not good. Not a good start back for him. Maybe he's still banged up, but I mean, he's been doing this all the time. Yeah. I don't know. The next game, Raiders 27, Bears 25. Ashton Genty, is he back?
Oh, he's back. If you don't believe me, look at fantasy. No, he went crazy in this game. He came alive. He's finding his groove. Yeah. So,
he switched back to his old stance. Do you think that has anything to do with it?
I think wholly. 110%. Yeah. Yeah, so he's got to keep that up. No, I mean, it was a great game. Yeah. It was a great game. I really thought that they were going to let the Bears take it away. But...
Well, they did. Oh. Sorry, I got this wrong. I wrote this down presuming that the Raiders would make that field goal, and they did not. Serious? So it was actually Bears 25, Raiders 24. Sorry about that.
That looks better. Okay, I was like, I thought it was a 1-point game.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, I assumed that the Raiders would make that field goal.
No, they didn't. I don't take anything back that I said, though. The Raiders still did a decent job. It's the Bears. So
Yeah.
granted, whatever. But
Yeah,
I don't know.
Ashton Genty.
But Ashton Genty coming alive and finding his thing, that's a win for me. If I'm a Raiders fan.
You're a Raiders correspondent, yeah.
I am the Raiders correspondent, so you know what? That is a win for me. It's baby steps. It's a rebuilding year.
Yes. Yeah, Ashton Genty had a 64-yard touchdown run. That was awesome. He also had an 8 and a 9-yard receiving touchdown. So he scored 3 times. He scored all their touchdowns.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, somebody else did something 3 times that game, and that was Geno Smith. So 3 interceptions.
So, yeah, he needs to go.
Yeah.
So, next on their list this year is a quarterback.
Yes. Yeah, that was the second time in 3 games that Geno Smith has thrown 3 interceptions.
Gosh, dude.
It's not great. Like, I don't know what you expect.
He didn't even have time to be a pumpkin, or didn't even have time to not be a pumpkin.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that's appropriate for Pumpkin Watch. I think he just always was.
Yeah, never got to be anything but a pumpkin.
Yeah. Max Crosby was everywhere, too. He had an awesome game.
He did. He's crazy. He was low-key, I don't know, he's making them sweat back there on offense, which is what he does. So.
Yeah. Caleb Williams, I don't know, it was a rough game for the Bears as well. But, I mean, Caleb Williams looks like the real deal when things are going well. Like, he looks really good. Like, that ball was, like, sometimes maybe a little bit too much. That ball's on a rope every time.
Dude.
He's, like, launching that shit every time.
I'm like, whoa. Like, even on the TV, it's like, oh, my gosh. So I can't imagine being on the receiving end of that. It's like the impact alone will, like, carry you to the end zone.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, I think I saw
that
one throw that he made where he was running to his left, so DJ Moore probably wasn't expecting it. But DJ Moore was like 10 yards down the field, and he just like, bam! And DJ Moore was like, oh! And he still caught it, but he was like, oh my gosh! Like, you could tell that thing got there in like 3 milliseconds. Like, moving.
Like, you saw it leave his hand, and then you blink, and it's in DJ Moore's hands.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah. So like the Caleb Williams, the thing is like when things are going okay, like he looks really good. And I think the good news for the Bears is that things are going well more often these days.
Yes.
Ben Johnson is a psychopath. Did you see any of the
the stare down?
Yeah, the stare down, and then the part on the sideline where he's just like, just takes a moment and just like, and then just goes back.
I didn't see that.
He's just like standing there on the sideline, and like you can tell he's got his play sheet in his hand, and he's just like all of a sudden his eyes just go super wide, and he's just like, and then just like goes back to like coaching on the sideline, and he just like
what the heck?
had like a medium crash out in the middle of the game.
Oh my gosh.
It was crazy.
That's wild. That man does look a little psychotic.
He is like super angry. His like interview with the post game or like with the sideline reporter like at halftime was like super aggressive as well. I think, not towards like them or anything, but it just like
he just like was really.
He was
intense.
just pissed. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's a different breed. I don't know if it's a good thing or not yet. I don't know. Some people tend to ascribe a lot of value to people who are just like angry and mean all the time, and I don't think that that's fair or accurate.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's something different. I don't know. Well, I'll have to show it to you later. But
yeah, apparently he said, "You think so?" And is being called immature. Whatever. The man has his way of doing things. I don't think he's being yet.
Yeah, as long as as long as I keep winning, I'm sure people will put up with it. But I mean, you saw how that went with Bill Belichick. Like as soon as he stopped winning, it stopped being cute. But yeah, like when they needed him most, Caleb Williams drove the Bears down the field. They scored with a minute 36 left, but then they gave up a huge return to basically midfield. And then what I wrote is the Raiders drove right down to kick a 54-yard field goal to win, but then it got blocked again because it's the year of the blocked field goal.
It is the year of the blocked field goal. I get scared now. I used to just like, oh, field goal, is it going to make it? Is it going left? Is it going right? Is it going to make it in? Mm-hmm. Now I'm like, oh, like watching to see if it gets like, if they jump, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's going to get blocked.
Yeah. Yeah, so the Bears are now 2-2.
That's good for them.
Yeah.
You didn't think it would be this way. I don't know. You would think no.
Yeah. I mean, they probably lost some games they shouldn't have, like that. They could be 3-1 if they had just closed out the Vikings, which is crazy.
No, seriously, they had them for 3 quarters, but then it didn't happen. I mean, good news is they have another chance
Yeah.
to do that.
Yeah,
so
to get it right.
I guess if you want to say good news.
Yeah, the bad news is they have to play the Vikings defense again.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to see what the Bears do. I don't know. Again, like we say all the time on this podcast, we want Caleb Williams to be good.
I do. Yeah, I want him to be good. I really do. I want the best for the kid.
Mm-hmm. Next game up, Chiefs 37, Ravens 20. This game, we also picked differently.
We did.
You picked the Ravens, I picked the Chiefs.
Yeah. Well.
So that's a win for me this week. But we actually have a special correspondent that we're going to cut to now. Lifelong Ravens fan, Brendan Ruff. So we're going to throw it ourselves in the studio, and then we'll come back here to finish out the rest of the games from this weekend. Okay, we're now welcoming to the show Brendan Ruff, lifelong Ravens fan, also apparently Arsenal fan, and also Red Raider fan.
Apparently. Wait, apparently what else?
And Red Raider fan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Very
how are you feeling so far?
Not good. Not good. We not only because of like how bad we've actually just played, but like the injuries as well.
Yeah.
The injury. Yeah, like.
Yeah, I saw you
I don't
guys
know
had like 6 starters out on defense this week.
Yeah. It was awful.
Yeah, it looks pretty rough. The
This-
vibes look down.
Yeah, Lamar was throwing.
I'm pretty worried. Like I don't know. Our schedule gets a lot easier from here though, to be honest.
Yeah, I was looking at the back half of your schedule and it's ridiculous. The fact that you get to play the Bengals and Steelers twice in like the last like 6 weeks of the season
Yeah.
with Joe
Come
Burrow
on.
not
Yeah,
there.
it's very nice.
I know. Y'all's division
Very,
is basically
very nice.
cake right now.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I'm happy that Aaron Rodgers is trash. I'm happy
Yeah.
that Joe Burrow is just not playing,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Yeah. So that's the first thing I wanted to ask about. So Lamar Jackson, hamstring injury. How bad is it?
I don't think it's that bad. I think he's gonna be returning to practice later this week.
Follow up question.
From what I've seen on Sleeper. That's from what I've seen.
Okay, then follow up question. Did he quit on his team then? I'm hearing
No,
reports that he
I
quit
think-
on his team.
If that is the case, I personally respect it. We were coached. We were coached, bro. Like that game. It was just not happening.
Yeah.
So protect our asset. He was leading the NFL in touchdowns going into that game. Like, we're already gonna lose. There's just no reason to put him at more risk if it's already something that is bothering him.
Mm-hmm.
I can hear that. I can hear that.
It's like when he went to the toilet. Like he just waited till the end of the game.
Yeah.
Till like when it was relevant again. Like if the game had become relevant, his hamstring would have been fine. So
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. But if he comes out next week and he's slinging it and he's running around like regular Lamar, I'm going to think that he quit on his team. So.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Well, Baltimore's okay with it then.
Personally.
At what point did you think at any point in that game do you think there was a chance that you guys could win?
Yeah, after our first drive, like we drove down the field pretty fast, and then after that it was just downhill from there. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I think
it was the worthy end around like run where I was just like, yeah, we're not winning this game.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, like, do you think it was because Xavier Worthy came back and he's just like their missing piece that has all of a sudden made them fantastic again? Or do you think the Ravens not being as good as projected to be at the beginning of the season has something to do with it?
I think honestly, I don't know who the Chiefs play next week, but I think that they're gonna lose. I think it's just the fact that they're just really good at playing against us, and I mean I think it helps though. I think it does help that Mahomes actually has like a good receiver to throw to, but I don't think that was the sole reason. I think if we had been more healthy, I think it would have been fine. I think we just not having Namdi on the D line is just like, I think no matter what, that just exposes us on any runs.
Yeah.
Like throughout the entire game.
Yeah. Did he play week 1?
Yeah, he played. I think it was only this game that he was out. I think he got hurt last game.
Oh, okay. So yeah, because y'all have
I'm
been
pretty
really
sure
good
he
against the
did.
run,
Yeah, I
especially
think he got hurt against the Lions.
yeah. Y'all stopped all the other teams you played against the run pretty well, especially Buffalo, right?
I no. I was about to say yeah, but no. That's a
Say whatever you
lie.
say.
James Cook. I had to play against him in fantasy also that week,
Oh, that's brutal.
but Peyton had him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's tough.
It's a double whammy. I
Um,
have James Cook, so
Yeah, get dunked on.
He's a good player.
he's a good player. Low key.
He is a good player.
You know who else is a good player? Derrick Henry.
Him.
However,
He is a good player.
what's going on with him?
I don't know. You know, to be honest, like two of the fumbles were actually like really good play. I think one of them, the one by Aiden Hutchinson, was actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember the one for the Bills. I don't remember who punched it out, but that was actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And the one for the Browns was not good. He should have held on to that.
Yeah, but that was the only one y'all recovered, right? You lost the other two.
No, we lost all three of them.
Oh dang.
Oh shoot, that stinks.
I'm pretty sure we lost all three because I think we fumbled another time in that game and we didn't recover that. I could be wrong about that, but
Yeah, I
I feel like I remember him losing the fumble.
I was looking at his stats earlier because I just we're always watching for him to be falling off the cliff, and I have some stats for you through 4 games this year and last year. So last year,
All right.
yeah, 480 yards on the ground, 5 touchdowns, 0 fumbles lost. This year through 4 games, 284 yards on the ground, 3 touchdowns, 2 fumbles lost. He's been held to 50 yards or less in his last 3 games.
Yikes.
How did those numbers make you feel?
You know, Derrick Henry's one of those players that no matter what kind of season he's having, it's not how he starts.
It's how he finishes.
You know?
Okay.
Because if you look at the last 5 games of the season from week 5 up until week 17,
Mm-hmm.
you haven't seen those weeks yet. He hasn't had a chance to match those other ones, so you know.
That's true.
I'm not worried.
Yeah.
I'm not worried.
Well, you said you were worried
know,
at the beginning, though.
I'm worried about the team as a whole right now. I'm worried about the team. Well, I'm worried about finding momentum. That's what we need.
Yeah.
Find momentum.
Yeah.
Fair. That's fair.
Oh, yeah. So Lamar not getting it done so far this season. Do you think he should be traded?
I don't think I would consider that personally.
Well, I have an interesting article for you here. It says quarterback Lamar Jackson says he has requested a trade from the Ravens. Have you seen this article?
Who's the source?
This is on ESPN. It's Jamison Hensley from ESPN reporting. Now, this article did come out on March 27th, 2023, but
Please.
it's still relevant, I think, here. So, care to comment on that?
Well, I remember at that time, whenever he was talking about the trades, we weren't going to pay him. It was pretty stupid. I don't know why we weren't going to pay him in the first place, but you know, we got it done, and he's here to stay.
Okay.
Not worried about it.
Good to hear.
In the slightest.
Good to hear.
Baltimore's his forever home.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good to hear.
Never leaving.
Baltimore's Tom Brady.
I wouldn't
if you
be
will.
shocked if he left. Wait, what?
Baltimore's Tom Brady, if you will.
Yeah, until he ends up in
He's good.
Seattle.
If he gets like at least 4 rings, he'll
At least
surpass
4. Yeah. You got to start with 1, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, just wait on this year. It'll be easier if we go into the wild card.
Yeah. You and us both.
Yeah. So what do you right now? You're 1-3. You're 3rd in the division because technically you beat the Browns, even though they outgained you in that game on offense. How are we feeling?
That game was not close.
You're right, it wasn't, but that's the only one that hasn't been. How are we feeling about your chances to make the playoffs right now? What would you give it on, like, out of 100%?
Oh, I would still say it's a solid like 80-85% chance because we've done this in the last like 3 out of 5 seasons we've started like this, and then still ended up being fine and making the playoffs.
Yeah, I think you guys, you were 0-2 last year and lost to the Raiders that second week or something like that.
Yeah, we were. No, the Raiders was. I don't remember because we lost to the times we started. We had early season losses was against the Raiders. I think one of them was 2021, and I guess the other one was last year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it was Gardner Minshew, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It was Gardner Minshew playing. Yeah, that's crazy.
Ugh.
But yeah, no, I'm honestly not worried about not making the playoffs. I think we'll be fine with that, especially just with the way our division is this year as well.
Yeah, I think So your last 5 games are against your last 6 is Bengals, Steelers, Bengals, Patriots. You play the Packers second to last week of the season, but then you finish with the Steelers.
Gosh dang.
So you should win like 5 of those games, maybe.
Yeah.
You also play the Jets and the Browns before that.
And the Vikings, if they have JJ, you better hope they have JJ McCarthy back when y'all play the Vikings.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, but you have your bye in 2 weeks. You're 1-3. Your next games, you have the Texans and Rams at home. How many you need to win both those games to feel good about the season, or you think you can split them and feel okay?
I think we can beat the Texans and lose to the Rams and be fine.
What about the other way around?
No.
No, is it not a possibility, or no, it can't happen, and still make the playoffs?
Not in reality. But in reality, I could actually see us maybe losing at the Rams because last time we played them in Baltimore, it was pretty close. That was when Tylan Wallace had that punt return at the end of the game. Or yeah, that was against the Rams. But I don't know. We almost lost that game, and Rams were pretty good then also.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so next week at the Texans. Texans have never won in Baltimore. I think you know that better than anybody.
They've also never won against Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, and allegedly Lamar Jackson's not hurt, so he's probably going to be out there.
Which, good. If we do beat him, I want to beat the Lamar Jackson Ravens.
Yeah. I also don't want to watch Cooper Rush play football ever, but...
Cooper Rush is pretty good at football, you know.
I mean, we had to watch him all last year.
What's up with... Why did the Ravens sign a white quarterback? What's up with that?
I don't know. You know, I think we were just trying to, like...
Diversify.
DEI quarterback?
Yeah, we needed to diversify a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, so this game, the Texans... Did our second half explosion in the fourth quarter, did that scare you at all or no?
No, not really, because the Titans are just the Titans they are the worst team in the NFL. They are the worst team in the NFL.
They're really fighting for the title, yeah.
And yet, you only have one more win than them. Interesting.
You're the same record. We're going into this game the same record, and you know what happened when you and the Chiefs headed into the same game with the same record, so...
That's a very valid point. I can't argue with that, to be honest. That is very true.
I look at our team's performance on Sunday, and I don't think that we're Ravens ready. If I just had to like gun to my head, say it, do I think we could maybe mess around with how the Ravens are this year and pull out a win? Not on purpose, but.
I mean, I think the Ravens have let a lot of bad teams get back on track on offense. So maybe this will be the game where we figure it out. And
with the defense being hurt.
I guarantee Nico's going to go for 120, 130. Undoubtedly. Even if CJ only passes for 180, it'll still be like that.
Yeah. How much of this past game? How much of the Texans game did you catch? Did you get to watch a lot of the fourth quarter or no?
I saw bits and pieces of it during Red Zone.
Gotcha. And
I was also trying to keep up with it for Calvin Ridley in fantasy, but he's just not doing anything.
He's garbage, dude.
Trash.
He's fallen off. I feel so bad for them. So with struggling against the run and seeing Woody Marks' performance, does that make you worried in any way?
Honestly, yeah, because we're still pretty hurt, and Namdi's gonna be out for another 3, maybe more time, 3 weeks at least at minimum.
Your source says out for the season. Where did you find that report?
Where? Oh,
that is not true. That's not true.
It says
You wrote down
Yeah.
Nnamdi Madubuike out for the season with a neck injury.
That is what Google said. So
Is that
super
the AI
reliable.
super
Yeah.
pilot?
Hold on.
Brendan's panicking right now.
I can see the sweat.
The white light has shown up.
Y'all might actually see a live reaction to this. if I actually, yeah, surely it'd be on Ravens News.
Yeah.
Surely it would.
Injuries.
Surely Google is embellishing.
I mean, you got that from the AI summary. So
I did get that from the AI
true.
summary,
Let's
so
see.
it probably picked it up somewhere.
Aggies
Season-
Wire says season-ending injury. Ravens DT Nnamdi Madubuike is out for the season with a neck injury. Coach John Harbaugh announced.
Yeah, I see it. Head coach John Harbaugh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Can we
no!
get him like
Oh.
Can we get him a new neck, bro?
Will you donate your neck? Will you give him neck right now to save his season?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna put that on a quote card.
Dang, that is crazy.
Or Dayton Wade can give him his neck. His ribs are hurt. They can trade
Oh my gosh. Yeah, are y'all
neck
neck
for
compatible?
ribs. I think that's a pretty even trade.
Oh man, that's a tough.
Well,
That is rough. When was that announced?
that
6 hours ago?
6 hours ago, Brendan. You're
Yeah.
behind.
Come on, Brendan.
yeah, I'm under a rock.
This was one day
That's-
ago on Ravens Wire.
Oh,
Well, I'm behind.
he's a working man. It's Monday.
That's
It's
tough.
Monday.
All right, now does that
I know,
change how you
dang.
feel about the season going forward, or just kind of same old?
I could see us making a trade now. To be honest,
Mm,
I could see us making a trade. I don't know.
for Lamar,
I don't know who's available. Wait, what?
trading Lamar.
No, not listening to a report from 2 years ago. No, I don't know what D lineman won out, but let's go get one.
Okay, all right, let's go get one.
Let's go get one.
Says Brendan. That's a tough look.
Yeah.
Well,
So maybe you can get a preview of what the season's gonna look like.
well, I mean
don't
they
know.
did, and they lost
I
by a
guess
million.
So, yeah. What is the neck injury? Did he
Yeah.
like break his neck or something?
I honestly don't know. I really don't know.
Like a vertebrae, something or other, like unstable spine or something.
I don't know.
Let me.
Doesn't say. I doubt they'd get that specific in a press conference, but
Yeah,
That is true.
that's a tough look for the
I don't see it
Ravens.
either.
It might be more proactive so that he doesn't
Break
like
his neck
be
entirely.
paralyzed if he like gets the wrong hit again.
Yeah.
Why is this most recent video on ESPN his draft profile?
Oh,
He's done nothing newsworthy since then.
It's crazy.
dang! We
Well-
got Brennan's live reaction to that.
That's what a get. Wow, you heard it here first.
Brendan heard it here
Nah,
first.
no.
He's crashing out.
No.
Oh, that's tough. All right. Well, now that we know that Lamar Jackson is potentially being traded and Nnamdi is out for the rest of the season, I don't know. I still think the Ravens will probably get it done just because we can never.
And we're cursed. We can't beat the Ravens.
Even Jacoby Jones, like God rest his soul, when we went up in there, he fumbled just so he could go to the Ravens the next year and win the Super Bowl. I will never forgive him for that.
Kobe's my dog.
Yeah,
My
R.I.P.
dog. R.I.P.
Sucks.
Well, so you're looking to win, at least beat the Texans, but you're okay with going into the bye 2-4.
I think if we go in the by 2 and 4, we'll still be fine for playoffs. Like I wouldn't worry. I think though we will probably be 3-3 going into it. Hopefully.
Okay.
He's ambitious.
I could be. Wait, what?
You're ambitious.
I think it's pretty possible.
Mm.
It just depends. I guess if Lamar's hamstring
Yeah.
is really acting up or not.
That is true. Is
Yeah.
it a minor one, or is it like a Nico Collins type hamstring
Yeah,
injury where he's
this
out?
is like 4 games. Yeah.
Like IR levels of injury.
I think it'll probably be all right. But all right, so let's run through. So you're saying you're 3-3, at the bye. So let's see. You got Bears at home. You winning that game?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So you're 4-3. At Dolphins on
At Dolphins,
Thursday
yeah.
night. You're gonna let them know.
No more Tyreek.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
I mean,
Okay. So you're
Bye-bye.
5-3. Then at the Vikings.
Yeah, that's easy.
Okay. So you're 6-3.
Yeah.
At the
Yeah.
Browns.
Yeah.
7-3. Versus Jets at home.
Yeah.
Bengals at
I'm
home.
sorry, this is what happens every season. This is what happens every season. This is literally the
yeah.
story.
Y'all got like a juggernaut at the beginning, like playing some of the best teams,
I mean,
Yeah.
they.
except for the Browns.
Yeah,
We're
they
gonna
played the
throw that one in the
Browns.
trash.
That's
Yeah.
what a crazy schedule.
I know. I wish.
Then you have Bengals, Steelers, Bengals, Patriots, Packers, Steelers. So you're gonna finish what? 13-4. That's your prediction.
Realistically, we should win every single one of these games, but we're gonna lose like 2 or 3 of them.
Okay.
Like with our schedule, that's how I feel about the schedule going into it. I wouldn't have said that at the beginning of the season, but at this point now is when I would say that.
Okay.
I see. So
So-
you're still confident, even after live reacting to Nnamdi Madubuike being out for the season, and Lamar Jackson's trade rumors. So that's good to hear. It's good to hear.
Mm-mm.
Do you have any
We're
more?
gonna trade for D11.
Okay. Yes.
He's in good spirits. That's so funny.
All right. Any other comments on the team before we let you go here? Any other statements you want to make to your team?
I really hope that if Hopkins gets a touchdown, he just like does a crazy celebration. Oh no.
like what caliber?
Like, oh no, like something not disrespectful to the Texans, but something that would make Texans fans mad.
Oh.
So where's how? That's a very fine line.
Like trolling, like trolling the Texans.
Oh, that's
That'd be
crazy.
funny.
Yeah. I mean, do you think that would hit harder if they're playing in Houston, or you think it's gonna hurt all the same?
I don't think he's gonna do it, but if it was in Houston, yeah, it would hit harder. It would hit harder. Yeah.
Dang, that's
Oh,
crazy.
Oh, he might actually. Yeah. Nah. That'd be funny.
he wants him to dance on her grave.
Yeah, he does.
That's crazy. Hater level, mega hater level.
All right.
Yeah, that was the super hater level moment.
I mean, do you think you guys could get him his ring? All he wants going to all these teams is a ring. Do you think y'all can get it for him?
I hope so. But I'm also in a hating stage right now. I'm hating on every team because
That's what losing will
since
do to
we're because what the NFL did to us these first 4 weeks.
you.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but hey, at least you get to play in the AFC North.
I'm blaming it on them.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get a score prediction for this game coming up.
I'm gonna say 44-21. Ravens.
Oh goodness, Ravens 44, Texans 21. That's a bold prediction.
That is a
but
really bold prediction.
we're gonna hold you to it.
You think with our defense, you think that they're gonna allow that many points?
I think it's just the fact that we've had to. I think it's just the last couple games just being so bad. I think this will just be the time when we are just like we get it together.
You
I
take it
can
out
see
on
us
us
putting
like you did against the
this
Browns.
game.
This is your get right game.
Yeah, I think so.
Gotcha.
All right, well we'll see what happens.
This is either gonna be a catastrophic talk that we have next, Brendan, or it's gonna be catastrophic for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're really.
Yeah, if we're 1-4, that's gonna be a little tragic.
It kind of.
But like, I guess if we beat the Rams, we're still 2-4. But
Yeah.
Does it at all? Sorry,
At
this will be my last question. But does it at all scare you that only one team has come back to go to the playoffs from 0-3, and it was us in 2018?
no.
Well, they didn't
Not
go 0-3,
really.
so it's fine.
Yeah.
They went 1-2.
Oh, awkward.
Yeah, honestly, no, not really.
I like the confidence level.
But yeah.
Yeah. Would this have been different if we had talked to you right after the game?
Right after the game, I would have been pretty upset. So I probably would have said like, I probably would have just like talked a lot of trash on the Texans, to be honest, right after the game.
You'd have been like,
I would have been out for blood. Like about even the won like what 26-0 or something like that.
Yeah.
I would have just
yeah, he would have said, I
Yeah.
hope that DeAndre Hopkins makes an incredibly disrespectful.
Yeah, he would have said not just trolling, but disrespectful, intentionally disrespectful.
Yeah, hateful even.
Not hateful, not hateful.
He would never go that
Just
far.
disrespectful. Just disrespectful.
Yeah, Brendan's not that type of person. He wouldn't wish that, even in his worst moment.
Yeah.
That's good
No
to
hate,
know.
just disrespect.
All right, Brendan. Well, thanks for coming on. Hopefully, y'all get it right, just not next week.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, and it's probably not going to be good for y'all next week. But
Okay.
I hate to say, unfortunately.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
We'll. I don't want to say anything either, but we have these clips, so.
yeah, we're gonna be spamming these clips if we win. So just believe that.
Yeah, it's. I'm expecting it. It's okay.
Look, he's not even scared. He's not scared.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's okay.
Oh yeah, we're cool. We're cool.
All right. Well, we'll throw right to us in the studio/kitchen. All right, we're back. Next game up is Packers 40, Cowboys 40.
Yucky. Gross.
Yeah, it was a great game.
It was a really good Sunday night game.
Unfortunately,
It had me all the way to the end until it was the end. And then I was like, I stayed up and watched this intently.
Yeah, and for what?
I had to look at Jerry Jones' face like 10 times that night for a tie.
Yeah,
Oh, gosh.
that was rough.
The sacrifice I made for that.
Yeah, did you see his press conference before the game where they were talking to Jason Garrett? Which was so uncomfortable. I hated that.
I hate Jason Garrett.
Well, this time I just felt bad for the guy because like he was asking questions about like whatever, like the trade, and like he used to work for Jerry Jones, and you could always tell like Jerry Jones kept him around because he was like, I don't know, maybe a little bit harsh, but like a worm under his foot that he could just like
Tell what to do.
you do this and then you just say yes sir and go and do it. You know?
I mean, that's what Jerry Jones looks for in a coach
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah. And so he was like, you could tell Jason Garrett was struggling to ask him like, so I'm twirling my finger on the table, by the way. So the Micah Parsons trade, do you think that was good or bad maybe? And Jerry Jones said like, well, here's the thing is like, I've always been right.
Just like, yes, sir. Yes, yes, sir. Yes, you have. Yes, you have.
He's like, he said fully, I've always been right. Or he said, I'm always right. And he said, like, we value players. Like, it's simple math. He said, like, it's something like it's simple math. Like,
That's such
would you
an
rather have
old
6
white guy thing to
players
say.
or 1 player? And I think I have more likelihood to be right.
Okay.
Yeah, because those 6 players, they could be anything. They could even be Micah Parsons.
Yeah, they could also be freaking Cooper Rush, who y'all had last year. So.
Yeah. I don't know. This is one of those games where, like, I hate the Cowboys.
I hate the Cowboys. I wanted the Cowboys to crash and burn so that Jerry Jones could be wrong and that Micah could just live on.
Yeah. But then also, like, at the same time, like the Cowboys players didn't ask for this. You know, like, they're just in the center of, like, this shitstorm that Jerry Jones has clearly made it about himself.
Right.
Like, and so, like, I sit there and I think, like, man, I want the Cowboys to lose so badly.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, people like Dak Prescott have never done anything wrong in their, like, I don't know the people, but, like, they never done anything so wrong in their lives that, like, they deserve to be ridiculed simply for, like, playing for Jerry Jones.
Yeah.
You know? Because that's the thing, is, like, he'll ship any of them out at any time. They mean nothing to him.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely not.
And yet they're out there, like,
he doesn't care.
putting their bodies on the line every week.
Exactly. I mean, you get a chance to play in the NFL, you take it, you know, for the most part. I mean, if you're good, you have a little bit more leeway on where you go and where you whatever. But for the majority of people, it's like, look, I'll play anywhere if it means I get to be in the NFL or if it means I get to start or whatever, you know? So for a lot of these guys, it's a chance to live out their childhood lifetime dream. So, and, you know, get paid enough to do all the things they never thought they could do.
Yeah.
Whatever. But then you have to be friggin' shackled to Jerry Jones for X amount of years that you're there. And it just sucks. It just sucks. That's the ultimate punishment, I think. There are a few things worse than that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. A lot of people were saying that that Micah struggled because this offense knows Micah so well and has practiced against him so much. But I mean, like, that's one guy.
Yeah.
And then you have the rest of Green Bay who you didn't. So how is that that's not the reason.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of desire in the NFL community to like try and place this game at the center of this trade and say like, okay, whoever wins this,
Won
like
the trade.
like if Jerry Jones gets his team to win this, like he can say like, oh well, see, it doesn't really matter. But it's like, look, even if you win this game, Jerry, which you have nothing to do with, like, you didn't make your team better by making this trade.
Yeah.
You made them worse. And so if you what you're gonna do is you're gonna pitch like, okay, like I set us up for success in the future, which is the next question that Jason Garrett asked him was like, well, okay, fine, I'll grant you that this team's gonna be great in 5 years, but like, when is that gonna happen? Is that gonna be this season? And he just went on and on about how like whatever, like we got like we are like a good like we can win it now, whatever, you know, stupid crap like that. And like, no, like you objectively you made your team worse this year. Like if your team manages to win anything, but especially this game, it'll be in spite of you.
Yeah.
It won't be because of anything you did.
Yeah.
It will be despite the fact that you did anything at all.
Exactly.
And so like
took away one of their number one weapons just to be like, I don't need him.
Yeah, and then you got 40 scored on your head.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's like, yes, you didn't lose, but like you allowed 40 points, which I mean, so did the Packers. So we'll talk about that in a second. But like your defense is not good.
Yeah.
So I don't know, take these last games, you know, where you've gotten like 20, 30 plus scored on your head.
Yeah.
Your defense is not good. And it was better last year when you had Micah.
Yeah.
So it's just stupid because you're using you just like use people as pawns your whole time here. And they've just been nothing to you but objects. And you could care less about their well-being, about what's best for them, what would, you know, even though it's whatever, argue that it's a business and everything, still not do right by them. He doesn't care. And that's the most frustrating part of it. So I wanted that for Micah, but also it sucks for the guys in the Cowboys who like have nothing to do with that and just caught in the crossfire.
Yeah. I mean, like, the fact of the matter is, like, if Micah is on the Cowboys and not the Packers, like, Dak Prescott probably runs it in to score a touchdown to win the game. He got dragged down by Micah at the end, like at the 5-yard line, and they had to kick a field goal. But I mean, like the Cowboys were lucky to be in that position at all because they did nothing the entire first half. They had like 35 yards before going on like a 95-yard scoring drive, forcing a fumble on Jordan Love, who was like, they were being hyper aggressive at the end of the half for literally no reason. Got stripped, and like when the Cowboys scored on that long drive, they were like, okay, the Cowboys can build towards something. Like they blocked an extra point and scored 2 points, and that was all for the Cowboys for a long time. And then they scored, and it was like, okay, like they get the ball coming out of half, like they just need to stop the Packers here and, you know, like get to halftime. Then they force a fumble and they score a touchdown to George Pickens right away. And it's like, okay, now you're leading and you get the ball back. And then all of a sudden it was a shootout in the second half. And so like they literally scored 14 points in 32 seconds and they got the ball coming out of half.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, no, that's insane. I don't know. George Pickens really did step up, though.
He was cracked and goated.
He was the George Pickens.
Probably his, like, he's had some
games.
crazy games before, but, like, this was the best game he's ever played.
Yeah.
At any level. And it was just insane. Like, he had a ridiculous catch, I think, to set up the touchdown on that first long drive. And then he had that touchdown after the forced fumble. He was just everywhere all night, like in overtime, running down the sideline, like making people miss. just ridiculous. He kept his head on straight for the first time and for an extra quarter. Like, he was able to keep it under control. He was able to, like, keep the symbiote wrapped up inside of him, like, didn't, like, Hulk out or anything crazy like that. So,
Yeah.
um,
Which is big for him.
yeah.
But no, also the Packers defense, like, did they know that they had a game today? Like, I don't know. All this talk again, like, talk about the Broncos being a Super Bowl team or whatever, and that, which we'll talk about. But then this is like the Packers, like, this year you've heard about, Packers going to the Super Bowl, Packers winning the Super Bowl.
Especially after the Micah Parsons trade.
Exactly. And you tie with the Cowboys 40-40.
Yeah.
And it's like, ew, what?
Yeah.
Like, how is this Super Bowl team
And
stuff?
they almost lost that game because they were screwing around. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what they were doing. But they had the ball on, like, the Cowboys, like, 15-yard line, and they were taking shots at the end zone. And then I don't know if did they run the ball, or did Jordan Love get sacked?
At the end?
Yeah, like
overtime?
The play before the very end of overtime.
Oh no, he took a shot at the end zone.
Right. Well, that was the last play.
Oh, sorry.
But, like, let me see what happened here. So they had the ball with. Okay, yeah, they threw, like, a short pass for, like a screen, like, behind the line of scrimmage, with 28 seconds left to go. That's when they snapped the ball. And then they didn't run another play until there was 6 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah.
And just, like...
Which was dangerous. Like get to the line or something and then try it. Like, if we're thinking this long about what we're going to do, like, at 6 seconds, that is risky. Anything could happen.
Yeah.
And you get intercepted, or someone could catch the ball but not where you think it's going to be, or you could get sacked, or you could, like, you just literally don't know. Or if you do get sacked and you throw it away, maybe it's intentional grounding wherever you were. Like, 6 seconds is just not enough time if you still have a field goal to get the kick.
Yeah, I mean, he ended up taking a shot down the middle of the field to try and hit Matthew Golden, and the pass ended up hitting a Cowboys player and falling to the ground with 1 second left, and they were able to kick a field goal to tie the game and end the game on a tie. But if that ball had continued out of the end zone, or, like, even if it hadn't hit anybody and just, like, went through the back of the end zone, it probably hits the stands at 0 seconds and the game's over and they lose. I don't know what they were doing. But all of a sudden, like, the Packers started 2-0 by beating the crap out of the Lions and all that. And now all of a sudden they're 2-1-1 and they're not even leading their division.
No. Yeah. This was a gross game for them. And very, like, all right, what are we doing?
Yeah.
And now you have a tie on your record. Which
Yeah,
is
now
so
you're
gross.
ruining my play. Well, it's in the NFC, so who cares? But you're ruining my playoff simulator now.
Yeah, now it's just that much harder, dude. It's had to be that harder for everyone.
So that was a crazy game.
It was a really, really crazy game. But it ended and I felt so unsatisfied.
Also, they showed a stat that Green Bay has never lost in AT&T Stadium.
Oh.
And they won their Super Bowl there.
I
Still
guess.
Technically have not lost in AT&T Stadium.
Technically, yeah.
That's a soccer thing where they say we're unbeaten. We've drawn a lot, but we're not.
But we never lost.
Yeah.
So undefeated.
Still unbeaten at AT&T Stadium.
That's funny.
Hey, they got points. They secured the 1 point in the table. Now moving to Monday night.
Yucky games.
Dolphins 27, Jets 21.
Yeah. This was a rough game for many reasons.
Yeah. The most newsworthy being Tyreek Hill taken off in an air cast. I think he has a dislocated knee.
Kind of like Tank Dell style.
Yeah.
But maybe a little bit better?
I don't know. We were watching the replay on SVP after the game, and they, like, blurred
it
out.
out,
They
yeah.
wouldn't even show it. So, I don't know.
But he was carted off the field smiling. And that's all everyone was talking about it. Just like, he was going off smiling. He's whatever. And, like, he's a little psycho. Like, we know that, but he is a little crazy. I mean, his knee is in 5 different places, and he's just like smiling, giggling as he's going off, and then he says, "Y'all are gonna miss me," and it's not like, oh, like y'all are gonna miss me. It's like, no.
Yeah, you're gonna regret.
You're gonna regret me getting injured or whatever.
It's like, okay, yeah, we know.
It's
we
like,
also suck right now, low key. So like,
it's like we weren't any better. Like, yes, we won this game because it's the Jets.
Yeah, the Jets.
It's the Justin Fields Jets.
Yeah,
but
that's something else that we gotta talk about because. Yeah, I mean, at the beginning of the podcast, we were talking about how like some quarterbacks just get like all the excuses in the world. Justin Fields has now played for like it feels like 4 or 5 teams. Oh. Okay, I don't know what's going on. They're attacking that.
If you heard all that, that was Daniel Jones in pumpkin form being knocked off of our table.
Yeah, are they eating it or no? I'll pick it up real quick.
Not yet.
But yeah, so what was I saying? I was talking about Justin Fields.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have all these excuses.
Yeah, so Justin Fields, like he's played on 4 or 5 different teams. And everywhere he goes, it's like, okay, yeah, like in Chicago, like when Justin Fields was in Chicago, it's like, oh well, he just doesn't have this, he doesn't have that. His coach is stupid, like his coach is terrible, like they don't want to run the offense he wants to run. He has no offensive line, he has no weapons. And oh wow, like they're doing all this just for Caleb Williams now, and they didn't want to do that for Justin Fields. If Justin Fields would have had all this, he would have been so much better. And he goes to the Steelers, and they're like, oh wow, like Justin Fields not even gonna get a chance. Russell Wilson's gonna start.
Yeah.
Oh, Russell Wilson's hurt. Justin Fields, look at him, he's so good. He's so good. Oh, he's not anymore.
Well, that's just because he didn't have all season to whatever.
Yeah,
No one believed in him.
You didn't even give him a chance. Like he didn't even have a chance to play well.
Yeah.
He had no weapons. He has no offensive line. His coach is stupid, And then he ends up on the Jets, and he plays really well he plays kind of well for one game. And now
I had to watch him run around and do crazy stuff against the freaking the Dolphins.
Yeah.
So.
And like that's the perfect encapsulation of it. It's like whenever he was having his renaissance in Chicago, like you would watch highlights of him, and they were electric. Don't get me wrong, but none of them involved him throwing a football.
Yeah. Which
is fine. Like, I don't know. That's an amazing skill set to have, and he's very talented at running the ball.
Mm-hmm.
But like, and his run tonight of like a 43-yard touchdown run where he just like made everybody miss.
Yeah.
Was ridiculous to watch.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact of the matter is, like, he couldn't complete a pass further than like 5 yards down the field.
Yeah.
Until Garrett Wilson had that ridiculous catch in the end zone.
Right. It's like if you're, whatever, exactly. Like as a quarterback, that's a very valuable skill to have, and I don't discredit that. But if you can't throw the ball, that's, I would argue, more than half of being a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
So, you need to, I don't know, like you need to either be a running back or you need to learn how to pass.
Yeah. And
still be a quarterback. So, I don't know. And right now, on the quarterback end, it's not looking good. You got to be able to throw the ball.
Yeah. I just want to know. I just wonder if there's any Justin Fields truthers left out there. Because maybe after Chicago, you could sell it.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, yeah, they won a couple games in Pittsburgh when he was playing. But, I mean, like, this... And, yeah, sure, give him the rest of the season. Because who cares? Like, that's the thing about this game is, like, yeah, the Dolphins won. It cost them Tyreek Hill. And they still have to play in the AFC with Josh Allen in that division. So, like, who cares? Like, this game was a nothing burger. And, like, it didn't mean anything. But, I don't know. Like, Justin Fields, I feel bad for him because, like, I want him to be decent,
Right.
And, like, he was electric at Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
But... it just hasn't translated. He's just not good.
Yeah.
And I see more people than anyone. We don't give these excuses for anybody else. Like,
right.
Marvin Harrison Jr., we'll talk about that later when we talk about the Thursday night game, but like people are like, man, he sucks. He's terrible. He's awful.
Yeah.
And it's nobody else's fault but his.
Yeah.
Every other player, every other position, it's wow. Like, these guys just flat out suck.
Yeah.
And then Justin Fields can flat out suck for 6 years, and people are still like, he just needs another chance somewhere else. Like,
Yeah.
someone just got to
He can't
believe in
thrive
him.
in this environment.
Yeah, this is not perfect for Justin here, so he's got to go somewhere else.
It's like finding a daycare for your child or something.
Exactly. I don't know. I'm over it.
Yeah. At what point is it actually the quarterback's fault?
Yeah.
You know, it's not to like put people down or to say like I don't diminish their potential. Again, we're fighting this battle with CJ right now.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, this is year 3, not year 6.
Yeah.
And he only has been on one team
Mm-hmm.
who has a lot of
Who has had more success than Justin Fields has ever
Yeah.
had in his entire career.
right. So, you know, we're in a better situation there, but you still have to ask the question, just as you ask the question for all the other positions.
Mm.
It's only fair. And if it's truly the O-line, and if it's truly blank that's not his fault, sure, whatever. That's fine. But if it is, then we'd be real with ourselves here.
Yeah. The only other things I have in this game, Darren Waller, back. He's recovered from his divorce from Kelsey Plum, I guess. He had 2 touchdowns tonight, so good for him. And then 41-year-old Nick Folk set a career high tonight. Had a 58-yarder at the end of the half, so good for him. He still got it like that, I guess.
Good for him.
But yeah, the Dolphins win 27-21, but they pay a heavy price for it.
Truly.
And I don't know. Devon
And
A-Chain got going.
for possibly the next 2 years.
I mean, he just may be done.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, that's a very tough injury to come back from.
Yeah. Hey, not too much now. We're trying to get Tank back.
I mean, yeah, but like that's the thing is like Tank has God on his side. This man does not.
Truly. Hey, amen.
Yeah. So I don't know. Congrats, I guess, Dolphins. You finally got one, but
Yeah.
you've dug yourself
At
a
what
hole
cost?
that it's gonna be a lot to get out of.
Yeah.
Like Devon A-Chain looked really good tonight,
He did.
and maybe that'll be your identity going forward because you can't pass the ball to anybody else. Jalen Waddle had a couple good plays,
Yeah,
but
he looked good too.
I don't know. Like, okay, cool, awesome, congrats.
We'll see what you do with it. We'll see what next week looks like. I don't know.
Yeah. Next game, last game of the weekend, Broncos 28, Bengals 3.
It's just they need to pack it up for the season. Everyone on the Bengals team is just they are sad. Like they themselves are sad.
Yeah, it's not a good scene. Every time they got to Jake Browning on the bench, he's just shaking his head. Jamar Chase had
He's crashing
words.
out.
Yeah, he had some words with Zach Taylor on the sideline. Very frustrated, obviously. I think he had like 24 yards tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, I would be frustrated. Like the prospect of playing with Joe Burrow your entire career
Yeah.
and then only getting to do that for like, I don't know. I think Joe Burrow played the full season last year, but like, 16 games over like your last 48
Yeah.
is like, it's like unthinkable, unbearable
Right.
to have to deal with that.
Exactly. And then it's like you're this great player, but now you've wasted your prime.
Catching balls from Jake Browning in a game that doesn't matter because you're down 21-3 almost instantly.
Literally. Does Joe Burrow have like they need to look into like does he have something that makes him like injury prone?
I mean, most people would argue it's the offensive line.
Oh.
Is he just dies. He just gets killed back there.
Yeah.
Um,
Or is he just like a crazy man, puts his body on the line?
yeah.
Maybe that's why he's so good.
I mean, maybe so. I don't know. This game was kind of... Both of these games were just kind of like, why are these even on?
Yeah. I was I was switching back and forth from like multi-view and I'm like, which,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who cares?
Whichever one's not a commercial.
Yeah, I don't know where to be at on the bonometer.
Because he had a decent game tonight.
He did have a decent game, but he's so up and down all the time. Like, I think, like, we were watching originally, and, like, it took them forever to get going.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay, come on, guys. Like, this is who we're supposed to believe was supposed to win the Super Bowl this year.
Mm-hmm.
Just doesn't look like it out there.
So maybe Bonostic this week.
Yeah, I think that we need some more granularity on the bonometer because there's Botheist, Bonostic, and Believer. But, like, I think right now I'm truly Bonostic because, like, I agree. I believe that, like, there is something there, Mm-hmm. But, like, I don't care about it right now because it's just so up and down. Like, he threw that interception to end his like second drive or whatever. His like they were gonna go in to score a third touchdown. He threw an interception in the end zone. But then like the very next play, the very next drive before half, he threw two absolute rockets, like to get them into field goal range and then to score a touchdown to Cortland Sutton right after that.
Yeah.
And those two were on a rope, like a crazy throw.
Yeah.
But in between all of that, like it's just still all over the place.
Right.
Like he's missing guys, like he's not getting to his checkdowns fast enough. He's looked atrocious in some of the games this year. So like I think there needs to be like a Bo theist and open to Bo leaving, then Bo Gnostic, which is like, okay, like I agree there is something there, but I'm just not impressed by it. And then
Botheist.
then Bo lever all the way.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll keep workshopping the Bonometer.
Yeah.
But
I'll get back to y'all on that one.
I think he had like 300 yards passing today, and that still wasn't like blown away.
Yeah.
By what I saw.
He did enough to, I mean, more than enough to win the game. But yeah, and it's the Bengals, so it's the Joe Burrow-less Bengals.
Yeah. I want you to guess how many rushing yards the Bengals have on the season. They played 4 games so far.
Oh, blood. Say like 300. No. Yeah, 300.
They have 200 rushing yards on the season.
200?
Yeah, that's 50 yards
That's 50
a game.
yards a game, yeah.
The Broncos had 186 yards on the ground this game alone.
Oh, no. That's not good.
So not only can they do nothing through the air with Jake Browning, but they can get nothing going on the ground.
Oh, my God.
Their offense is just going nowhere fast.
Quite really. Oh, sorry.
And now my question to you is, do they need to call somebody?
Quarterback-wise?
Yes.
I think yeah. To at least keep your like fan base going for the year. Yeah. There needs to be a call somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know where, but you just got to make it happen.
I think you just need to call Kirk Cousins. Somebody. Get something going because this Jake Browning situation is untenable. Yeah. It can't go on like this. Like it's week 4. It's only been like 2 weeks. And Jamar Chase is already like fully like exchanging heated discussions with his coach on the sideline. Yeah. And I think he has every right to do that because it's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. Yeah. So, the situation that he's in, it's
I don't know. I was looking at the AFC playoff standings and like trying to see how far back we are from it realistically, and it's not horrible because some of the people above us are people like the Bengals who started out well, but they're not sticking around, you know? So as it stands right now, we're currently tied for 11th.
With the Raiders?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
But, I mean, the Bengals are ahead of us. The Steelers are still 3-1.
Oh my gosh.
Do we believe in them long term?
No.
The Chiefs are 2-2. Like, but they haven't looked amazing, although I think they may have gotten activated against the Ravens. And we still play 2 more games against the Colts, so not the end of the world.
Yeah.
But I will say for certain is the Chargers are not going to win this division. They're world-class chokers. So, yeah. That was this weekend's games. I guess we could touch on Seahawks 23, Cardinals 20 a little bit. It's been a long time since then.
Yeah. If I'm being real with you, I really did not even watch this game either.
Yeah, it wasn't worth watching. It was really bad for the Cardinals for a long time. I mean, Marvin Harrison was going to make me crash out. So this is the most Thursday night thing that I think I saw this season so far. So Marvin Harrison stops on his route. Kyler Murray throws the pass anyway. I'm thinking that it probably gets picked off no matter what, but Marvin Harrison stops short on his route. It looks really bad. Kobe Bryant is the one who picked it off, returns it for like 12 yards. His own teammate takes him out. He fumbles the ball, and the Cardinals recover.
What?
So the Cardinals throw an interception. On the run back, his own teammate hits him so hard that he fumbles the ball, and then the Cardinals pick the ball up, and they get the ball back. Fresh set of downs.
That's the most, like,
That's
clown.
the most shaboozy that was letting him know in the highest order.
Truly they didn't know. Or maybe it was just, yeah, not letting them know in the worst way. Like, what are you letting them know?
Letting them know that we should not be playing football on Thursday night. Yeah, and my notes are like me literally screaming, typing in all caps, because it's like that route that Marvin Harrison stopped on. Then Marvin Harrison is like targeted by Kyler Murray again. He keeps running. Kyler clearly wants him to run the comeback. He's not in the right spot a second time. Then later on that drive, he has a wide open slant. He catches the ball in front of his face and proceeds to like bobble it like 3 or 4 times and gets it picked off by a defender. And I'm just like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Yeah, it's infuriating. I'd be so mad if I were a Cardinals fan.
He was like, when he finally caught a pass in the second half, they were like sarcastically cheering for him because he caught one finally.
That's when you know it's bad.
And it's like, it's crazy. We like speed ran the whole gamut of like NFL media because it's like everybody like getting their licks in, like, look at how terrible he is. Look at how terrible he is. Yeah. And then like when he finally caught a touchdown pass at the end of the game. And you could tell, like, he literally just, like, got up and, like, was on one knee just, like, praying because he was so grateful.
Oh, my gosh.
He was so relieved to have caught a pass. And, like, you could tell people were, like, I think the NFL even posted, like, this one means something to Marvin Harrison. And it's like, you just spent the last 2 hours.
Because I think it means something to him because his job depends on it.
Yeah. And they just spent the last 2 hours posting every single one of his L's being, like,
please. Oh, my gosh.
Isn't that crazy that he just dropped that?
That's crazy. Don't even have your own team on your side. Have the media team clouded on you.
Yeah, I mean, this ended up being a crazy game because like the Cardinals were down big a lot at the time, but that touchdown, like they went down and they tied the game, and then of course the Cardinals kicker ended up kicking it short of the landing zone and gifted the Seahawks gifted them the ball at the 40-yard line.
Oh my gosh.
And then they get into field goal range, and Jason Myers, who had missed from, I don't know how long he missed for, somewhere in the 40s, to keep the Cardinals in it, hit some smelling salts, of course, and then they kicked the game winner.
Dude, they need to put these smelling salts. Like, everyone needs to, the whole offensive line or the whole offense needs to just do smelling salts right before they get on the field.
Somebody's got to try something. But that was the second loss on the last play of the game in 4 days for the Cardinals because they lost the 49ers on a field goal in the last second.
Oh, my gosh.
The Sunday before.
Okay. No.
There's only 2 other things in this game. There was one moment where Jackson Smith-Njigba was like, I think he wanted a pass interference call. I don't know if you saw this, but he wanted like a call on the coverage downfield, or maybe he got called for pass interference or something. But you can watch him like he's walking back, and the ref is like he's got the headset on or whatever. He's got let's see. Yeah, there you go. So the ref is like speaking to the camera, and he walks past and says something to him, and he gives him the death stare as he walks past. No, that's fake.
Oh.
The pushing is fake.
Well, now I feel like a fool. Oh, dangerous AI.
Ellie just watched the version where instead of just staring him down, the referee fully throws him to the ground. The AI generated version that just throws him to the ground. And she fully jumps out of her seat. She says, whoa.
Because what would you do if a rep did that?
I think there's
That'd
no way
crazy.
you wouldn't have seen that.
That'd be crazy town. Oh my gosh.
This is definitely the fake one again.
It is?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. That's just so funny.
Oh my gosh, I can't. I think the camera died.
It did.
Oh, well, that's fine. That sucks.
Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
At least we were audio describing that, but that is so funny.
Well, I mean.
Yeah, but he did get stared down by the ref
Smith and Jigba. Awesome. Yeah, this is AI for sure.
Ugh. Yeah, the only other thing is I think the Cardinals uniforms look like they shit their pants a little bit. They're wearing their rival uniforms and it was bad.
Ooh, they're rival uniforms.
Yeah.
Oh, and they're bad?
The helmets are nice. And I think that the like the shirt, like the top is fine. What the heck? Guys. Was I not clear
Maybe
enough?
the uniform. Maybe the uniform will give you the whole moment.
So like this is the detail on it.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
But
It's not the best detailing.
and like the cardinal on the helmets were like, gosh dang it, why
Here,
can't
let
I?
me see if I can find some highlights from the game.
It really does not want. Well, I'm on freaking Yahoo. That's why.
Oh, well, that's the first mistake that you made. Tisk.
Yeah, and like the tops of the jerseys looked fine, I guess, but the bottoms not a good look at all.
Well, I can't find it either, so.
Yeah, just take my word for it. It was bad.
Okay. If you say so.
Yeah, last thing we need to do is let them know for Thursday night. So we've got, was it 49ers at Rams?
Yeah.
Let's find this game. Let's get the lineup real quick and we'll make our picks and get out of here. Also, the Aces play Game 5 tomorrow, so everybody get excited.
Woo!
So we need to win this. We cannot lose to the freaking Fever. I'll lose my mind.
Yeah, that is.
A trip to the finals is on the line here.
The tops are pretty sick.
Yeah, but the pants, it literally looks like they pooped down their legs. It is not good.
See, I think the speckles need to just be on the top.
Yeah, the speckles on the pants is absurd. Looks like they diarrheaed everywhere.
That is funny. Unless the jersey is ugly, everyone loves New Jersey. That's how I feel. That's what Kyler said.
Yeah, I think it's ugly.
That's unfortunate.
All right. So we've got 49ers
These are sick.
at Rams this Thursday. So far, our head-to-head record is 2-2 each. So start of week 5. This is going to be pick number 1. I don't see the line on here, but that's fine.
Well, I'm going Rams anyways, so.
Okay, yeah, I'm also picking the Rams.
Okay.
So.
Well, I'm glad we talked about ourselves being tied then.
Yeah. We'll get back to the rest of the picks and previews this Friday. But, yeah, I just want to get this prediction on air for right now.
Woohoo.
But that'll do it from us because our camera's dead, and this episode's going to be like 2.5 hours long.
Oof. We had a lot to say about the Texans, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, this is a Texans forward podcast. So if you don't hear all the Texans stuff, then just fast forward.
Yeah.
'Cause it's about like 30 minutes long. So, but I always get pissed that no one talks about the Texans, and like, so someone's got to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm looking at the camera.
There's nothing there.
There's nothing there.
Yeah, I should have been charging it. That's my bad.
Rump.
Oh, I'm so sad that we missed your jumping at the ref. That would have been so funny. Gosh dang it.
Oh my god.
Maybe it was still recording just moments before that.
Hey, who knows? Who knows?
But that'll do it from us this week. This has been Aaron and Ally on Kirby Drive. I'm Aaron.
I'm Ellie.
Thank you so much for watching.
Bye.